This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Guthrie, Oklahoma, the very first state capital in the state of Oklahoma that was stolen away in the night. At least that's the story I was given in Oklahoma history. So here we are in Guthrie, Oklahoma, and we are at The Rock. Anybody that's ever played football has always wanted to go play at The Rock. Most of us, if you did not have the opportunity to play football here, you played baseball here. Because at the south end of the football field is the baseball diamond, and many little league and middle school, junior high, high school games have been played right here at The Rock. This is an iconic stadium, and we are here for Countdown to Kickoff. Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by Louie's Bar and Grill. We're in your neighborhood serving up lunch and dinner with fun times and great friends. A casual American eatery and pub serving a wide variety of affordable options in a come-as-you-are atmosphere. Don't forget, all 15 locations offer curbside to-go. Louie's Bar and Grill. This is our Countdown to Kickoff. Coming to you live from Guthrie is Kirk Norman, Braden Conover, Jason Harjo, and Alex Sutterfield on the camera this evening. And so this is the iconic place, right?
Absolutely. I've had this marked in my calendar since we started broadcasting these games. I've been dying to come here to The Rock, and this is my first time, and it's lived up to his expectations so far. Got to walk around on the field earlier. It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome.
Well, this is a WPA project. It was built in 1936, and it actually, this was statehood, began right here in Guthrie in many ways, and as I said, the state capitol is about 5 blocks back here to our east, and we are right here on Main Street. And so this field and this stadium actually was where the old riverbed was. There's nothing to the north of us and nothing to the south of us in the regard to old buildings, but all of these buildings are built up on either side, and this was the riverbed that came through here. And so it's just an incredible place. Beautiful grass field here, and playing on the grass, is something that not a lot of people are doing anymore. Everybody's got turf,
yeah.
And so this is the iconic football town. Now, when we came into town from the south side, we came right up the old highway, and when we got to downtown, the streets are blocked off. I mean, it's football night in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Absolutely. It's just a really, really cool feel, like you said, and it doesn't feel like it's a 5A school. It feels like it's like a 2A, like a single A or 8-man team, but Guthrie really comes out and they represent, and we even have some Guthrie Bluejay fans on our side.
Well, actually, the band is going to sit on our side. They're going to be down here on the north end zone, and then there is another Guthrie section, and so it is absolutely just one of the incredible things of this stadium is that it's 25 minutes before game time, and they're half full on the other side. They're filling up over here, and we're excited to be here this evening. And so we're going to come back. We're going to take a little break here. We're going to come back with the keys to the game. And so we'll be back with you here in just a few moments on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
At F&B Community Bank, our team's #1 goal is serving our customers.
From our low auto rate starting at 2.99% APR.
To our free small business checking account, you can score big at FNB.
You can even earn cash back when using your FNB debit card. So there's no need to play hardball.
Because at FNB, you're the real MVP. Let our team serve you.
I'm starting.
Moving in.
All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need to flash.
Learning with VR.
Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A! Nailed it!
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
We're back with you here in Guthrie, Oklahoma at the Rock, where this evening the Carl Albert Titans will be taking on the Guthrie Bluejays. Guthrie comes in 4-0, and that's an important stat because Guthrie, is off to a great start this year, and so part of my start to the game is we have to start quick.
Yeah.
Tonight, Guthrie's going to be up. You know, they're laying in wait for Carl Albert, a down team this year. That's their image, and so they're going to be coming out ready to put it to us right off the bat. We have to have the quick start. Absolutely. That's one of my keys to the games. We have to have the quick start. This Guthrie team, in my opinion, has not been tested.
Absolutely, yeah. You look at their opponents, they're a combined 3 of 13 this year, and obviously Guthrie coming away with wins in all 4 of those games. And, like you said, they just haven't been tested. I think they're going to be in for it tonight as, we'll see who punches who in the mouth first, and hopefully it's Carl Albert. But I think if Carl Albert can come out and kind of set up the jab for the right hook early in the first quarter, they're going to have a good game so far.
That's right. One of the things that when you say they're 3 and 13, that would be one thing if it was against Piedmont, and Piedmont was now 3 and 1 because Guthrie beat them. But no team they played have more than one win.
Yeah.
The closest game they played is with Piedmont last week, and that was a 35-14 win at Piedmont. So I believe that we've got a chance here. One of the things that I know about Guthrie and I know about Carl Albert from being on the sidelines here at a few games is the more physical team is going to win this ball game.
Absolutely.
Guthrie comes out, they're 4-0, but I looked at them on film this week, and I don't see any monsters out there necessarily. I think we're going to match up size for size fairly well with Guthrie. So we've got to be, this has got to be our week where the practice pads come off, and it's time for us to hit somebody.
Yeah, absolutely. I was down on the field earlier, and it does look, nothing really scares you when you're looking at the eye test for the Guthrie Bluejays. There's no guys that you want to send off the bus first on those road games. And I think I'm with you there where Carl Albert will be able to match up helmet for a helmet on pretty much every single position. They might even have the advantage at the wide receiver position with their length on the outside.
I agree. And this week, we get Tashawn James back, who's been out with an elbow injury over the last 3 weeks. And so that's gonna make a difference. My third key to the game is our defensive backfield will be tested. This young man, Calvert from Guthrie, he does have a good arm, and so we have to force him to use it. I'm not one of those people that says, "Oh, let's make them run." I think they're going to try to run. I don't have any doubt they're going to try to run. And they've watched other teams that have had some success at running. We've got to contain. That's been our problem all along is contain. Hold that line of scrimmage, but force him into a long play. Force him into those 3 and longs, so we'll just see what kind of arm he has. If he can beat us with his arm, well, then maybe that's where we are this year.
Yeah, I agree. I think, Hayden Calvert, he's a sophomore, true sophomore, and he's young, but so is that Carl Albert back end. And really the entire defense for Carl Albert.
Yes, it is.
And so, I think the way you got to play it is you play the run, you stack the box, and it's time to put the pads on, like you said earlier, and put those corners in one-man, single coverage situations.
Yeah.
And just play one safety over the top, and if he beats you, he beats you. But we're going to stop the run first.
Well, it's a beautiful night. We had all that rain yesterday. The sun is setting off in the west, and we see these kind of whispery clouds coming in from the southwest, and that's good. I'm going to be willing to have more rain at my house if it'll come in overnight, just not while we're here.
Yeah.
So we're set up this evening on the visitor side, and so there will be a lot of background noise as we continue this evening's broadcast with you. And but we're excited to be here. We're excited to see this game. I am going to do a little preemptive work here in telling you that there may come a time here in the next few minutes in our next segment that we may have to stop and be quiet, because since we're not in a press box, when they do the national anthem, we're going to honor that, and we're going to stop and watch that as well. So just bear with us if we get to that point. We're not going to try to talk through the national anthem. Well, Gary Rose, coach that I coached with here and was a longtime coach for Carl Albert, as many people know. One of the things that he always said, and I loved the way that he said it, was there comes a point you just have to punch them in the mouth.
Absolutely.
And that's what this team has got to do. This team's got to get a little meaner and a little stronger, and it's time to stand up and punch somebody in the mouth this
Absolutely.
evening.
Absolutely. No better time to do it than this week. It's obviously a rivalry game. I grew up watching those J.D. Runnels games and those J.T. Realmuto games growing up as a kid. And, the Guthrie games are special. And
yes, they are.
Being able to come to the Rock is special.
Yes,
and,
it is.
If you can't get up for this game, then there's something wrong with you. Your blood ain't running right.
Well, I can guarantee you there's not much blue worn anywhere around Carl Albert anywhere. Because we don't like those Bluejays, and so that's the way it's going to play. Well, we're going to be back with you here in just a moment after just a few messages here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hudiburn, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them?
Because they give their customers more. Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburn is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburn, 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 Hudiburn. Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburn is still here.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hudiburn.com.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hi, my name is Zach Knudsen. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
Here's our target. We're shooting azimuth, head out. Rolling.
Great drill weekend, everyone. See you all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
At F&B Community Bank, our team's #1 goal is serving our customers.
From our low auto rate starting at 2.99% APR.
To our free small business checking account, you can score big at FNB.
You can even earn cash back when using your FNB debit card. So there's no need to play hardball.
Because at FNB, you're the real MVP. Let our team serve you.
I'm starting.
Moving in.
All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need to flash.
Learning with VR.
Finals, baby. You know I got this.
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
Welcome back to Guthrie, Oklahoma, where the Carl Albert Titans take on the Guthrie Bluejays this evening. And the game time is set for 7 o'clock. Our keys to the game were brought to you by New Level Nutrition, 2839 South Douglas Boulevard, Suite 108. Supplements and meal replacements, drop by and see us today. Our starting lineups are brought to you by All-American Diner, 212 South Air Depot Boulevard, Midwest City, Oklahoma. A down-home atmosphere, friendly waitresses, good service, plenty of food. The fried catfish is awesome, and it melts in your mouth on every bite. All-American Diner is bringing you our starting lineups this evening.
Starting with the Guthrie Blue Jays defense. In the back end, number 9, Cole Whitfield. Strong safety tonight is number 8, Braden Cheney. Free safety is number 18, Zach Henry. On the opposite side at cornerback, number 2, DeAndre Jones. Linebackers tonight, outside linebacker number 6, Jackson Walters. Up the middle, number 21, Spade Poole. Joining him in the middle is number 16, Jacob Varnell. And the outside backer tonight, number 15, Landon Herzl. Big boys up front, defensive tackle number 25, Nico Pena. Nose guard number 55, Gavin Salanders. And defensive end number 45, Chris Chaputis.
And now for your Carl Albert Titans defensive starters. Number 61, Mason Lance. Number 78, Tanner Norman. Number 76, Karan Howard. Number 28, Isaiah Reed. Number 2, Andon Foster. Number 10, Easton Harless. Number 45, Kentrell Bizzell. Number 1, Damarian Brown. Number 8, Ryan Ray. Back in the lineup to this evening, number 13, Tashawn James. And number 17 is Xavier Thomas.
For the Blue Jays tonight on offense, wide receiver number 1 is going to be actually number 2, DeAndre Jones. Left tackle tonight, number 54, Sam Wilhelm. Left guard, number 52, Joe Matthews. At center, number 77, Blake Schwartz. At right guard, number 69, Chase Doles. Right tackle, number 56, Hayden Simpson. And the ex-receiver tonight, number 10, Jay Chelf. At H-back, number 3, Tyron Eaton. At fullback, number 33, Carson Wilder. And calling the shots tonight is quarterback number 7, Hayden Calvert. And he's backed up by the running back number 30, Isaiah Hammonds.
And your Carl Albert Titan offensive starters this evening on the line there, number 61, Charles Fleming. Number 56, TJ Lambert. Number 75, Gary Ray. Number 50, Easton Collier. Number 79, Sonny Campbell. Number 4 at quarterback, Reed DeQuazy. And at running back, number 30, Xavier Robinson. Number 1, Damarian Brown. Number 13, Quincy Hopkins. Number 17, Xavier Thomas. And at tight end, number 82, Mason Lance. That is your starting lineups brought to you by All-American Diner. So here we are. It's the second week of district play. We are 1-0 in district play. Guthrie is 1-0 in district play. And for that record, we're even.
Absolutely. Those are the only games that count.
That's right.
Those are the only games that count. And this game tonight is going to go a long way towards playoff seeding. I can tell you that.
Oh, yes.
The way Guthrie's playing, I know they, like we said earlier, they really haven't played anybody, but they're still 4-0. You got to respect that 4-0 record.
That's exactly right.
That's what everyone's been saying about that team in Norman. So
yeah, that's right.
You got to respect.
They're still 4-0.
Absolutely. Yeah. Got to respect an undefeated record, and with no doubt, I think Carl Albert will do so. But you know, you need to. You need to execute. You need to have a clean game.
That's exactly right.
That goes with any game.
Here we are. If you look at the scoreboard right now, it's 0-0, and that's one of the things. Everybody starts the same, And so far in the season, just like you said, when you're talking about playoffs and district play, well, here we are. Both of us are 1-0. The scoreboard is tied 0-0. We've got this evening to determine how that's going to end up.
Yeah.
And, I have seen some progress. I honestly believe that I have really seen some progress in our offensive line. I think they're beginning to gel a little bit more and get what the coaches have been trying to tell them. Footwork still an issue. We've got to deal with some of that. But the offensive line is growing up, and that's what we've been asking them to do for 4 games now.
Yeah, I think last week was a big confidence boost. I know it's Guyman, but
sure.
At the same time, it's those live reps. The bullets are flying and they're real. So, you need those real reps, and they got them last week, and it's a big confidence boost. They were able to execute and run all second half, and there was really no issues once that second half started.
Our sister station over there at the Del City Eagles, I mentioned this early on, and I'm just like every other fan. I want to compare and compare and compare. And so when I see Del City go up to Stillwater last night and just lay it on the Pioneers, I think, wow, that wasn't such a bad loss. It was a bad loss. Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
Any loss is a bad loss. But that's a really good team.
Well, to be able to have the experience of such a young team like the Carl Albert Titans go up against such a formidable opponent like Del City, they have the experience, they have the size, and they have the speed.
They pretty well got what you need.
That front 7 for the Eagles on that defensive side,
they're pretty good.
You'll be seeing a lot of those names on Saturdays.
That's right. Well, it comes to mind then. Maybe that really is a good thing for us. We played Midwest City right off the bat. That was a close loss.
And we played well.
Yeah, and they played well. We played Del City. Del City just kind of took it to us. They never gave up. We came back with Shawnee. We beat Shawnee, and that helps you grow up. You get a little bit of confidence. You come into Guyman homecoming week. You play Guyman. You win that game. So now we're here, in our second district game. And it's time to, step up to the plate and play a truly formidable, evenly matched team. So we'll see how this plays out.
Tonight's going to be a really good benchmark of where this team actually is.
Well, the sun is beginning to peak and go over the side, and it's just now passing into some clouds. And I got to be honest with you, Braden, my sunglasses are in my wife's pickup truck, and so I wish I had those, but I don't. So I'm kind of glad to see that sun go down. And when the sun goes down, the temperature is going to drop, and we're kind of excited about that because that football weather feels good. Absolutely. The fans are filling in on the other side, and we're about 7 minutes till game time. And the Guthrie band is lined up. The Palm Squad and cheerleaders are lined up on this side, and so it looks like we're going to be having a coin toss here in just a few minutes. But we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the coin toss and the kickoff in just a few moments here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hudiburn, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them?
Because they give their customers more. Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburn is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburn, 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 Hudiburn. Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburn is still here.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hudiburn.com.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hi, my name is Zach Knudsen. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
Here's our target. We're shooting azimuth at All in.
Great drill weekend, everyone. See y'all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Guthrie, Oklahoma, the iconic The Rock here in Guthrie, Oklahoma. And we are bringing on the players from Guthrie this evening for the coin toss, your coin toss is brought to you by Del City Transmission, 4737 Southeast 29th Street, Suite 5001, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Our motto is, if we can't fix your car, we won't take your money. That's Del City Transmission there on 29th Street in Del City. So I was trying to see who was coming out here, and we're going to have the problem we have at home here with the Bluejays. They've got the black jerseys with the dark blue numbers. It's so easy to see.
That is not fun.
Yeah. I do have those binoculars somewhere, though. We can get those out if that's going to help. But we're literally right on top of the field. It's another thing that you love here in being right on top of the field. So this evening, your coin toss, your captains for the game are number 45, Kentrell Bazell, number 76, Karan Howard, number 17, Xavier Thomas, and number 61, that's Charles Fleming. And they're lining up on the other side for the coin toss. We hope that we can see their numbers when they make the turn here. Yeah, it's going to be number 2, DeAndre Jones.
Number 45.
Number 45. Oh, that's right here on this other piece of paper. That's Chris Chaputis.
Number 54, that would be Sam Wilhelm, the left tackle.
And number 21,
Spade Poole.
All right. So those are your captains for this evening's game from Guthrie and Carl Albert. Reggie Redwine is the official this evening. And we hope this officials crew does a great job tonight, and we don't have to have Braden go down. And
hey, they always do because they know I'm here.
That's right.
And we'll straighten them out. My good friend Cameron Jordan, a former official, works for the Oklahoman. So we'll go down there and have a chat if there's any issues.
All right. Is he up in the booth tonight? Is he up in the press box?
Yeah, he has our spot.
Okay, good. Well, I can see that little bitty spot that they had over there, and I'm kind of glad we're not over there right now. I kind of enjoy being outside. I don't know. This is the first time I've done one out. Well, at Piedmont. You know, we were underneath their awning, but we were still outside.
Thank goodness we were because we had an hour and a half rain delay.
Rain delay and lightning, yeah. So the second time I was at Piedmont, you weren't there. Okay, here we go. The Blue Jays are going to be kicking off. They must have won the toss.
They received.
Oh, they're going to take the ball.
They're going to take the ball.
Okay.
I believe Carl Albert won and decided to defer.
Gotcha. I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking of Piedmont and the 40-mile-an-hour wind we did out there. So, okay, so there's your lineup, and we're going to have the players come running on, and we're going to be ready for the kickoff here in just a few moments. Again, this is a grass turf, a little bit slower than what you get with an artificial turf, but real football, and there's bad noise there coming out of that speaker. That had nothing to do with us. All right.
Yeah, this is just as true as it gets. Nice grass turf, fresh paint, good lines. Got about 2.5 yards behind this north end zone here.
Oh yeah, you can end up in that wall. Yeah, yeah. I've seen many players in that wall down there.
Nice little splat zone over there.
All right,
here come the Guthrie Blue Jays.
Here come the Guthrie Blue Jays. They're coming on. We're gonna wait here, and we're gonna see the Titans come running out.
And here they come.
And here come the Titans. And there's the battle flag following the Titan football players. So Guthrie will have the kickoff this evening, and so they should have the ball first, and we're going to be back with you here in just a moment on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At F&B Community Bank, our team's #1 goal is serving our customers.
From our low auto rates starting at 2.99% APR.
To our free small business checking account, you can score big at FNB.
You can even earn cash back when using your FNB debit card. So there's no need to play hardball.
Because at F&B, you're the real MVP. Let our team serve you.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Moving in. All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need the flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby. You know I got this.
I got an A.
We're back with you here for the kickoff. The kickoff is brought to you by CrossFit Complete, community dedicated to the daily pursuit of fitness excellence and serving others. This is Spiewak with the kickoff. And he's going to drive that ball down to just inside, right at the 10-yard line. It's fumbled down there. He's at the 5. He's going to get wrapped up there inside the 10-yard line. Great job there by the Titan special teams.
Great job there by the Titans, just swarming the ball carrier. It's almost like they can smell that he fumbled it.
You know, it's one thing. It's one thing to kind of have it in your hands. It's another thing when you lose it, you know. That ball's going to be at the 10-yard line, and that's where the Blue Jays are going to come out for their first offensive possession of the evening. Calvert is in at quarterback, man in motion from left to right. Going to hand off right up the middle. He gets hit right at the line. Pick up maybe one on the play to the 11-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Great job there by the Titan defense, establishing that run defense a lot earlier than they have in the past.
That was Isaiah Hammonds with the carry there, and he was hit there by number 79. That's Raul
Campo.
Offsides there on the Titans, and that's going to move the ball up. You know, one of the things you talked about in the pregame is trying to play a clean game, and that's not one of the ways you do it. The ball's going to be moved to the 16-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down and about 3.
Yeah, you can't be giving up free yards, especially when you had a good start with that fumble on the opening kickoff and then a loss of yardage on that opening play from scrimmage.
2 split to the left, 2 split to the right. One man in motion left or right comes in the H-back position. He's going to hand it off there to Thomas again. He's going to get hit. That's not enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 1. It's going to say 3rd down and 2. The ball is there at the 13-yard line. Actually, that's not the 13. That's the 18 because we had 5 yards picked up there. So 3rd down and 2. Looks like they're going to stay. They're going to put 2 men in the backfield this time. 1 man split wide to the left. Hand off to the fullback. He gets up to the line of scrimmage. The first hit would have been good enough, but he gets about 3 yards on that. It's going to be a 1st and 10 out to about the 23.
Tayshawn James able to lay a lick, but not able to wrap up. Probably a little bit scared still. No, not necessarily scared, but just worried about that elbow injury that he's coming back from and having to wrap up his first contact, real game. But hopefully he can develop over the game and be able to overcome that.
2 men in the backfield, 1 man split wide to the left. Calvert's going to hand off there to Thomas. He's going to get around the outside, and he gets brought down in the backfield for a loss.
Blake Schwartz on the tackle.
Great job there by Schwartz.
Excuse me, Emerson Williams.
That's going to move the ball back. It's about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 15. The ball is going to be back at the 18-yard line. 2nd down and 15. They're waiting for the play to come in. They've got 2 split to the left, 2 split to the right. That's Hammonds in the backfield still, backing up Calvert.
5 seconds remaining on the play clock.
Calvert's going to take it. He's going to drop back in a pass. He's going to move out here to the right, throws it across the middle, has a man, and he gets hit hard That ball is going to be moved up just across the 25 to about the 26-yard line. That's 8 yards picked up. It's going to bring up third down and about 5.
Yeah, Demarion Brown and Tayshawn James able to punish the wide receiver coming over the middle.
Good hit there.
Clean hit, too.
I said that in the game, in the pregame. You know, Calvert's got an arm, and that was a rifle thrown out there.
Yeah.
So we've got 2 men split to the left, 2 men split to the right. We talked about him getting them in 3rd and long, and this is actually 3rd and long. Calvert in the backfield. Hammonds is in motion to his left.
Swing.
Looks like he's going to try to toss it out there in the middle. He gets it out there to the 32. Had a man that could have taken it right in front. That was Kentrell Bazell that could have had that.
Kentrell Bazell in coverage. He gets half a tackle credit alongside Demarion Brown there.
That moves the ball to the 35. 9 yards picked up, 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays.
Trying to keep him in front of him and kind of got caught in between. Should I play the receiver or should I play the ball? When you're in no man's land like that with a quarterback's arm, like number 7 here, you're going to have to pay for it more times than not.
2 men to the left, 2 men to the right. Hammonds in the backfield. Calvert's going to hand off to Hammonds. He's going to cut back. He's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 2nd and 10.
I will say that Titans are getting pretty good pressure up front. That
they
front
are.
3 get a good heavy push led by number 79, Santonio Campbell. It's all about the backers being able to clear those holes that are opened up by that offensive and defensive line.
Hammonds in the backfield with Calvert, man in motion from left to right across the formation. Calvert's going to keep the ball. He's going to try to get around the outside. He's across the 40, across the 45, 50. He runs out of bounds there inside Titan territory at the 42-yard line.
Titans went with the nickel defense there. 4 men down on the line of scrimmage, 2 backers trying to play the coverage, and that play fake really got him as they crashed hard towards the near side on your screen.
Good run there by Calvert around that left side. He actually...
Just a basic read option there.
That's exactly right. Just a straight RPO. So here we are in the Titan territory at the 42-yard line. 2 men to the left, 2 to the right. Calvert's going to throw. He throws down and hits number 2.
DeAndre Jones with the reception.
Just a pitch and catch. That's all there is to it. The ball is moved down now. Moves down to about the 27-yard line.
Blue Jays having no issues so far being able to move this ball on a drive that started, I believe, all the way back inside their 10.
That's right. It was at the 10-yard line. That's a good hit there right in the middle. That was Hammonds coming across the middle there, and he's taken down by Cody Longstreet, number 22 there for the Titans. Pickup of 2 on the play, takes the ball to the 25-yard line. Brings up 2nd down and 8. 2 men to the left, 2 men to the right.
What I'm noticing now, these Blue Jays, a lot of their receiver motion is going towards the middle of the field. So we might try to play a little bit more cover 2 with those backers.
Hammonds takes the ball. He goes up the middle. He's going to pick up about 5 more. So he's going to go down to the 21-yard line. 4 yards picked up on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3.
It's all about that bend, don't break mentality. Obviously, 4 down territory here, just outside the red zone.
Again, same set, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Hammonds in the backfield. Titans jump, and that's going to be a 1st down. 1st down on the penalty from the Titans for encroachment. At least that's what it was called when I was in high school. They just call it defensive offsides now. So that moves the ball down to the 16-yard line on that penalty. 1st down for the Blue Jays.
Just a good hard count by Hayden Calvert there.
That's the 2nd time on this drive we've had the penalty result in getting them close enough for the 1st down. That time it was good enough for the 1st down. Calvert's going to keep the ball around the right side. He's going to pitch it out here to Hammonds. Hammonds is coming around the right side. He gets hit and knocked out of bounds there.
Xavier Thomas.
Ball's going to be placed back at the 19-yard line. And that's going to be 2nd down and about 12. Second down and 12 is what I have on my line. The man on the end says second down and 13. I don't think he's right. I think I'm right.
Hey, we'll take that extra yard, though.
Well, it's all that mechanical stuff now. Yeah. We've got all these lighted, yard markers down here. 2 men to the left, 2 men to the right. Basic set for the Blue Jays. Hammond's in the backfield. He's in motion out to the left. Calvert's coming. He's pushed out of the pocket, and he's got a wide open space down to the 5-yard line. First and goal for the Blue Jays.
Tripped up by number 22, Cody Longstreet, saving the touchdown.
That's one of the things when you have a running quarterback. If you leave him the option, he's going to take it, and there he went.
Well, that was a great job of that Blue Jays offensive line of just, they got beat, but they got everybody out of the way. They gave him a lane to run through. No backers for the Titans left in that secondary.
First and goal. Calvert hands off to Hammonds. He's going to go for the edge. He's out there on the edge, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown for the Blue Jays. So that was a 90-yard drive. Took up 14 plays and took up 6.5 minutes out of the first quarter.
There's bad pursuit angles as well.
Absolutely.
On that entire drive.
Vilava Izak is in for the point after try. You think I can say that 3 times? I can't.
I'll take the under there, Kurt.
Yeah.
I couldn't even say it one time.
Ball is down, and it's blocked. There you go.
Tayshaun James.
A little bit of openness there, and that's going to leave the score. The Guthrie Blue Jays 6 and the Carl Albert Titans 0. We'll be back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Hi, my name is Zach Knudsen. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
We're back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans have gone down now 6-0 in the first drive for the Blue Jays. That was 14 plays, 90 yards, 2 penalties, and they were important penalties. They were just offsides, but they were important penalties at the wrong time. And then that was taken in there by Hammonds for the touchdown. Well, Braden, that seemed kind of just like normal work.
Ball.
Huh?
Bully ball.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. You got to get out there and punch him in the mouth now. We've got to start quick now.
Yep. Absolutely. But a huge play to end that drive for Tayshaun James. First game back after that injury with his elbow. And immediately making an impact, making it 6-0 instead of 7.
Villalba Ewok with the kickoff. He's going to do a little deep kick down to the middle there. He's going to pick it up at the 23-yard lines. That's picked up there by number 5. He gets hit hard. That's E.J. Taylor for the Titans. And so Carl Albert is going to have their first possession of the evening with 5 minutes and 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the ball will be placed at the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can put together just a little bit of offense here and take it into the end zone. Get the point after try and go up by 1.
There you go. Those extra points are important.
Yes, they are. That's Reed DeQuazy running into the back of the pile, picking up 3 yards on the play. Moves the ball from the 30 to the 33-yard line. And that'll be 2nd down and 7. He's right in between the 33 and the 34.
He had me fooled there. I thought that one was out to Kentrell Bazell.
He did me too.
Interesting matchup on the near side of your screen. You got number 7, Trey Washington, lining up No, not a real size advantage on that.
DeQuazy takes the ball. He's going to come around this left side. He gets a blocker. He cuts upfield. He crossed the 40, 45, 50, out of bounds there, and there is a flag in the backfield. We know what that normally means, but we'll wait and see what the white hat man says. We're looking, we're watching, we're waiting, and he is going to look over there at the other side of the field. He's going to say it's a chop block on Carl Albert. So a chop block goes from the point of the block, and that was at the 33-yard line. That was the line of scrimmage.
Carl Albert's sideline questioning that call, as there was nobody on the ground for Carl Albert. So
No.
how can there be a chop block?
No, there was not. That is true. So that ball is going to be placed all the way back at the 17-yard line with that penalty. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 23 yards for the Titans. One man split to the right, two men to the left. Kentrell Bazel's in the backfield with DeQuazy. DeQuazy takes the snap. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got a man out there. It looks like he's going to pick it up. Great job there. Good catch. That goes right to Trey Washington. Trey's a big, tall, long, lanky kid, and he just went up and took that. Ball goes to the 40-yard line, 1st and 10, Carl Albert.
Now using that big frame to his advantage. Nice job of high pointing the ball, and a great job by Reed DeQuazy of allowing the pocket to develop, stepping up into it as the pressure envelops him, and able to get that ball off, and throws a beauty.
Trips to the right. Kentrell Bazel in the backfield. Hands off to Bazel. Bazel's going to get wrapped up right there at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Jackson Walters, number 6, in the backfield there. Bazel's going to come out, and actually number 21, Xavier Robinson, the player of the week last week. Looks like he might get his first touch tonight.
2nd down and 10 for the Titans at their own 40-yard line. Trips to the right, one man to the left. This is Washington on the left. Demarion Brown far to the right. He's going to split out there to the right. He's going to see what's there. He's going to take the run, and he's going to move the ball up to about the 43, 44-yard line. So a 4-yard pickup on the play is going to bring up 3rd down and 6 for the Titans. It's right in between the 43 and 44. So 3rd down and 6. I think he had a man that time that he could have thrown that ball to that was wide open out there, but he just turned up and ran. Xavier Robinson in the backfield, trips to the left, one man to the right. He's going to keep the ball this time, and he's coming hard around this left side. He gets the 1st down, and he runs down the sidelines and gets clipped out of bounds there. He's going to be all the way down inside the Blue Jay territory at about the 42-yard line. Great job there. First down for the Titans. That was a run play all the way. He tucked it right off the beginning, and
yeah, absolutely.
they had good blocking and just took it on down the field.
Yep. Great designed run there by Brandon Armstrong, the offensive coordinator.
Got two men to the right, one man to the left. That's Washington out there on the far right.
Tayshawn James in the slot with Trey Washington on the outside.
Going to throw it out there. Hit Tayshawn James. He's Brock Reed. 30, 20, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Carl Albert. That's what Tayshawn James being out has kept us from being able to do. Touchdown, Carl Albert. No flags on the play. That was a 42-yard catch and run by Tayshawn James.
Just the pure speed of Tayshawn James there. As Braden Armstrong, Trey Washington was out there supposed to be blocking on that outside corner. Kind of missed his block, but Tayshawn able to blow by the Blue Jays on the way to the house.
Aiden Wood in for the point after try. The kick is down. It is up, and it is good. And Carl Albert leads 7-6 over the Guthrie Blue Jays. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on the Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Hudiburn, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them?
Because they give their customers more. Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburn is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburn, 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 Hudiburn! Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburn is still here.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hudiburn.com.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
We're back with you here on the Carl Albert Titan Football Network from Guthrie, Oklahoma in the Rock. We want to welcome all of our Facebook Live friends this evening as you are watching this live matchup in 5A District 2 for the Carl Albert Titans and the Guthrie Bluejays. The Titans just took a 70-yard drive in 6 plays, taking up 2 minutes and 37 seconds, capped off there by a 42-yard touchdown from DeQuazy to James. Spiewak is going to kick that down right at the same place before at the 10-yard line. He gets across the 20 this time, gets hit hard, gets hit again. He pushes his way up to the 23-yard line, and that's where the Blue Jays will have it. So the Blue Jays have their second possession, 2 minutes and 44 seconds left in the first quarter, and the ball will be at the 23-yard line. Tayshawn James is a threat. I mean, he's fast. He's got good hands, and somebody we can throw to. We've got a man down on the field, so we're going to take a timeout with you. We'll be back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At F&B Community Bank, our team's #1 goal is serving our customers.
From our low auto rates starting at 2.99% APR.
To our free small business checking account, you can score big at FNB.
You can even earn cash back when using your FNB debit card. So there's no need to play hardball.
Because at FNB, you're the real MVP. Let our team serve you.
We're back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans have just gone on top by 1 with the point after try after the 42-yard touchdown reception from Reed DeQuazy to Tayshawn James. So that was a little more crisp. They actually looked a little sharper on that on that drive.
They looked like they knew what they were doing. And,
yeah.
That's something that Carl Albert has kind of come out a little flat in the past few weeks, and for whatever reason, we're not playing the blame game here at all.
No,
but,
not at all.
I think really the difference is Tayshawn James being able to have that threat downfield. And I think we're opening up the playbook a little bit. I think Reed DeQuazy is getting a little bit more comfortable, and I think that's also due in part because the offensive line is developing.
Yes, it is.
He's able to have
and he had time.
Yeah,
he had time. So here we go. This is the second possession for the Guthrie Blue Jays. Quarterback Hayden Calvert in. 2 men to the left, 2 men to the right, 1 man from right to left. He's going to hand it off there to Hammonds. Hammonds is going to go around that outside. Great job there. Great tackle there by Xavier Thomas.
I was actually number 10, Easton Harless coming down and laying the boom. Xavier Thomas able to help wrap up. That was all Easton.
Goes from the 20 back to the 23 back to the 20, brings up second down and 13 for the Blue Jays. I like what I'm seeing so far.
I like what we're seeing with this defense as a 4-down front.
Yeah.
We haven't really had that so far this season.
2 to the left, 2 to the right. Calvert's going to throw. He's going to throw out here to the left. A man waiting right there. Hits him behind the line of scrimmage. Another loss back to the 19-yard line. That's going to bring up third down and 13. Get him in long, make him throw long.
That was Isaiah Reed, Chauncey Lester, and Cody Longstreet all gaining up on that tackle.
They had that spelled out. I mean, that was like somebody said, hey, they're getting ready to throw it over here, so go over there. Stand in that spot because he's going to be right there in a minute. All right. Third down and 14 is what it says over here. I say 13, but Calvert's going to take it. He's going to drop back this time. He's going to throw across the middle. He's got a man wide open. He gets hit right there at the 30-yard line, and that is going to be about a yard short
Less than a yard. They gave him a lot more.
They did give him a lot more. I saw him move. They move it to the 32.
It's going to be 4th and about 2.5 feet.
They're bringing in some different people. Calvert is, I'm going to watch him. That's who I want to see. I want to see him leave.
Oh.
Make sure he's not on the field.
Well, there is no
Make
reason
sure
why you
Hammond's isn't
don't
on the
go for
field.
this if you're the Blue Jays.
They're going to drop back into a punt formation, but you cannot trust.
Nobody deep for Carl
You
Albert.
cannot trust a Blue Jay. All right. Ball is back. He's going to lean out here to the right. Run up there. They're going to let that ball just roll dead, and that is fine. Turnover now. Carl Albert has the ball at the 34-yard line. And that's what we wanted right there. So Carl Albert takes over with 39 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Setting up shop at the 24. Not awful field position.
No, not at all.
Let's go see if this offense can do this once more.
That's right. So here we go. Second possession at the 24-yard line. Kentrell Bazell in the backfield with Reed DeQuazy. 3 split to the left. Trips left. DeQuazy takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself and cut back up the middle. He's just going to get across the 25 to about the 26-yard line. 2 yards picked up on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 8.
Yeah, lucky to get even 2 out of it. That
Yeah,
play
it really was.
from the get-go.
Was actually, that time it was just a little bit of a bad read. I think Kentrell could have picked up just a little bit more. I don't know. They're going to key on him.
Yeah, it was a late pull. And, talking about Kentrell Bazell, it's actually been a passing game for the Titans so far.
It has been.
And I think that's in part of that Blue Jay defense trying to key in on Kentrell and stop the run.
Trips to the left. He's going to keep it himself. He's just tucked it under and started to run. He gets around the corner, across the 30, across to the 35-yard line.
That was great.
And that's going to be enough for the first Carl Albert Titan first down.
Great blocking by the guys that don't normally block. It's going to be your wide receivers on that outside, those tight ends, as the end of the first quarter comes to an end.
Carl Albert Titans leading the Guthrie Blue Jays 7-6. We'll be back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Zach Knutson. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
End of the first quarter where the Carl Albert Titans lead the Guthrie Blue Jays here at The Rock in Guthrie, Oklahoma, 7-6. 1st and 10 for the Titans at the 35-yard line, their own 35-yard line. Kentrell Bazell in the backfield, backing up Reed DeQuazy. Demarion Brown split to the left. Xavier split to the right. Handoff to Bazell. Bazell cuts up. He's got some room to run. He gets across the 40-yard line and gets hit there about the 44. Looks like they're going to put it to the 43, so 8-yard pickup on the play, 2nd and 2. I like those. Absolutely. I like 2nds and 2s.
I like that. Apologize for any visual issues. There's just a lack of light here at Guthrie, and we have all of our equipment's maxed out, trying to make it as bright and as viewable as we can for those of you at home.
Xavier Thomas split to the left, Demarion Brown to the right. In the backfield, Kentrell Bazell. He's going to take the ball. He's going to come up across this right side. He's going to get up to about the 44, and that's all there is. So 1 yard picked up on the play to the 44-yard line. That brings up 3rd down and 1.
Had it outside if he wanted it, decided to cut up.
He's really just got about a half yard to go. But, why don't we just go for the whole thing?
Why not?
56 yards to pay dirt is what I'm thinking.
Territory anyway.
Exactly.
Just send it. Full send. We're
going into the Trojan horse set. DeQuazy split to the left. Cantrell Bazell is right in the middle. You know what's coming. He's got the first down, and he's got about 4 yards. He's just riding the wave right now. He's riding the wave. Look at him. They're finally blow the whistle. Somebody fell down instead of just going ahead and going down. The ball goes across midfield to the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Carl Howard Titans.
After that play, I think some Guthrie boosters are going to have to invest in a weight room.
Yeah. That was 11 on 11 there. That's, I'll push, you push. It's a little more like tug of war. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line in Guthrie territory. One man split to the left. Xavier Thomas split to the right. DeQuasie takes the ball. He hands off to Bazell again. Bazell just gets hit right there at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10.
Hitting the 10-minute mark here in the second quarter.
Tackles made there by Jackson Walters for Guthrie. At least he was the one on the bottom of the pile. Second down and 10 for the Titans inside Guthrie territory at the 49-yard line. Demarion Brown split to the left, Xavier Thomas to the right. DeQuasie's going to take the snap. He's going to run it all the way. He's coming across this right side. And that was just a dive for about 2 yards. That's all there was. He's actually only going to pick up about 1 to the 48-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 9. I don't really understand that one.
I don't either.
But
and, I was just a quarterback draw.
That's exactly what it was. Without all the blockers we had out there earlier.
Yeah.
Because we had trips on those before.
Yeah.
Base set, Demarion Brown to the left, Xavier Thomas to the right. DeQuasie's in the backfield. He's going to, and they're going to say that's an illegal procedure by the Titans. And that's going to move the ball back from the 49 to the 46, or the 48 to the 47 in Titan territory. And that brings up 3rd down and 14. So that's a little different plan. 3rd and 8, 3rd and 14.
Now we got the trips.
Now we got the trips to the left. Trey Washington to the right.
I think he's got to be your go-to
Robinson
here.
in the backfield.
He's got single coverage near side.
DeQuasie drops back. He's got time. He's going to run out to the left. He gets caught from behind and brought down at the 41-yard line.
That was number 15, Landon Herzl on a sack coming off that weak side.
That brings up 4th down and 19, and that will be a punting down. Trey Washington is the punter for the Titans. Ball is at the 42-yard line.
Back deep for the Blue Jays, number 2, DeAndre Jones.
Number 2.
The Blue Deuce. Titans going to have to take a timeout.
Titans
they
are
had 10 guys on the field, 9 guys on the field.
So Titans take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with you. We'll be back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here's our target. We're shooting azimuth. Head out.
All in. Great drill weekend, everyone. See y'all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Trey Washington is back deep for the Titans to punt in punt formation. Titans took their timeout. It's 4th down and 19. The ball is at the 42-yard line.
DeAndre Jones lined up on the 20-yard line.
Washington gets that kick off. It's a beauty. That kick is going to go back. We've got to get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, you can't quit running.
That was too good.
31 quit running. Who is that? Come on, man. That was Ja'Kir Carter. You got to sprint it, man.
Yeah.
So the ball will come out to the 20-yard line after the Carl Albert Titan punt.
I mean, that was probably the most beautiful high school punt I've ever seen.
That was gorgeous.
Nice spiral.
And actually, it goes down as a, 58-yard punt.
Yeah.
7 minutes and 59 seconds left in the second quarter. The ball is on the 20-yard lines. This is the third possession now for the Guthrie Bluejays. Hayden Calvert in at quarterback. Hammond's in there at running back. 2 to the left, 2 to the right.
Tyron Eaton, DeAndre Jones near side.
Man in motion right to left. He comes in at the H-back spot. Calvert's going to take the ball. He hands off to Hammonds. Hammonds gets through the middle and gets hit again. That'll drop him back to the 20-yard line. No gain on the play.
Chauncey Lester able to sneak back across his body and bring him down.
Second down and 10. Looked like he was going to be able to pick up a good run there. When he jived back,
he's a shifty back and got to be able to keep those edges contained. That's been an issue not just this year for the Titans, but for the past 3 seasons. Having Piedmont flashbacks again.
He drops back to pass. Calvert's got a man. He's going to move out there to the right side. He's got a man. That's number 2 again. Right there across that side. He's going to get across the 35 and knocked out of bounds there about the 37, 38-yard line.
DeAndre Jones has been open over the middle in space all night long. It's just that front 7 for the Titans have been able to force the quarterback out of the pocket, or the plays just haven't been developing properly. But there's been a few times where DeAndre Jones has just been wide open over the middle, just vacating the middle of the field the Titans are.
He had plenty of time over there. He could have run for a first down, I honestly believe. But now we're at the 38-yard line, so 18 yards picked up on that pass play. 1 man to the right, 2 men to the left. Hammond's in the backfield, man in motion left to right across the backfield. He's going to give it to Hammonds. Hammonds is going to hit right at the line. It looks like he could have actually lost a yard on the play back to the 37-yard line. Second down and 11.
Going to move it back about a foot. And, Carl Albert's just selling out on the run. And I agree with that strategy. If they're going to beat you, let them beat you over the top.
Yeah, make them.
Yeah.
Make them, because there's, it's I can't remember who said it, but some famous coach said, when the forward pass, there's 2 things that can go wrong, and only 1 thing that can go right. He's going to keep it and cut back up the middle. He gets across the 40, out to about the 42-yard line. So a pickup of 5 on the play.
Isaiah Reed able to put a good hit on the quarterback there.
Going to be right there between the 41 and 42, and since I'm a homer, it's a 41. Third down and 7 for the Blue Jays.
This is a big play.
And this is a big play. Be good to get them right off the field again. 1 man split wide to the right, 2 men to the left. Hammond's still in the backfield with Calvert. Calvert's going to pull over here and drop back to pass. He's rushed. And he breaks free across the 50, down to the 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, and knocked out of bounds out there at about the 21-yard line.
Buddy Bazell had him dead to rights for a loss of 5. And he makes it dang near a 40-yard gain.
Yep. Well, it was 41 to the 21.
60 yards. Almost. I mean, just a great job by Hayden Calvert there. Extending the play. When a play breaks down like that, you kind of just have to tip your hat.
2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. Hammond's in the backfield. He's going to take the snap and give it to Hammonds. Hammonds is going to bust up for about 2 yards on the play, go from the 21 to the 19. That's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
That last play was going to be a coverage sack. And
that's exactly right.
That's what burned them, is because everyone was
back with their man.
Yep. Open up that field and just plenty of running lanes open for Calvert. 5.5 left here in the half.
Ball is on the 19-yard line. 2nd and 9. Calvert takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw across the middle. Had a man wide open. Hit right there at the 1-yard line, in for the touchdown.
It's DeAndre Jones once again.
So we know who his main target is. Touchdown for the Blue Jays.
It's the same pattern time in and time out.
Yes,
That's
it
like
is.
the 4th time he's been targeted on that particular route. It's just a nice little easy, whatever you want to call it, a slant, sluggo. You know, it's just running diagonally across the field, trying to stretch the field and give yourself the most amount of time.
It's really just a deep slant. So what he's doing.
Separation, yeah, exactly.
He actually slants depending upon the yardage they need. So
yeah, it's like a post or a slant,
right.
whatever you want to call it. You see Tyreek Hill run that a lot in that Kansas City offense.
And for the point after try, ball is down, and this time he doesn't get it, but it bounces off of the goalpost, no good, and that brings the score. The Guthrie Blue Jays are 12, and the Titans are 7. We'll be back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I'm starting.
Moving in.
All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need a flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby. You know I got this.
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
Hudiburn, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them? Because they give their customers more.
Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburn is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburn, 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 Hudiburn! Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburn is still here.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hudiburn.com.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
We're back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans have fallen behind again after that 80-yard drive in 7 plays. And the score is now 12-7 for the Blue Jays. That was a 19-yard touchdown strike by Calvert. So we said, make his arm beat you, and so far, he's proving to hold up. Yep. So the Blue Jays are going to be kicking off. And this is left to right on your screen or north to south. It's going to be kind of a deep onside. It's going to get picked up there by Damarian Brown at the 25-yard line. He cuts back up inside, gets across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. That's where Carl Albert will take over for their 3rd possession of the evening. 5:04 left on the clock in this half.
If you're Carl Albert, this is the last possession for either team in this half.
It should be. That's right. Just have a 5-minute possession, score, go in 14-12.
Run your 4-minute offense, but by the time you take enough time off the clock in between plays.
Trips to the left. Kentrell Bazell in the backfield now.
Trey Washington in the middle.
Going to go to the right side this time. He's going to get out here around the right side. He's going to get across the 35. Gets there to about the 37-yard line. So that's 4 yards picked up on the play. They're actually going to put that at the 38, so 5 yards picked up on the play brings up 2nd and 5.
I like how they're not abandoning the run just yet.
Yeah, I do too.
There's
You
no
have
reason
to. You have to.
Yeah.
Trips to the left. Andon Foster, Trey Washington, Xavier Thomas. Going to throw it out there to Xavier Thomas. That was almost blown up by popping off his hands. Actually, that was Tashawn James, not Xavier Thomas. Tashawn James with the incomplete pass there. Thomas is coming on the field right now.
That was an errant throw.
It was a little high.
And just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. No gain on the play.
I mean, if you have a safety crashing down like they almost did there, that's just not good news for the wide receiver.
3rd down and 5.
Got to be able to put it right in the numbers.
Trips to the left. One man to the right. Trey Washington on the right. Xavier Robinson in the backfield. Calvert, he drops back to pass. He throws it right over the middle. Little screen to Robinson. Robinson's going to get up there just enough for the 1st down, up to about the 44-yard line.
Talk about his own man.
1st down for the Titans. Just a little inside screen there to Xavier Robinson. 1st and 10 Titans. They're still at the 44-yard line in their own territory. 4 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock. Kentrell Bazell back in the backfield. 1 man split left, 1 man split right. DeQuasie takes the snap. He's going to turn around and give it to Bazell. Bazell's going to cut in the inside. He gets up 5 yards. There's a flag on the field. He actually picks up about 9, but there is a flag back at the line of scrimmage.
Get him for a chop block again.
You know, it's always the guy on the other side that's throwing those flags. You notice that?
It's actually going to be a holding call.
He's not throwing. Holding against the Titans, and that's going to move the ball back 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. It's going to bring up first down. Going to put it back at the 34. Is going to bring up first down and 20.
Well, he's on the home sideline, so I feel
That's
like
why
we're going to see some more flags.
That's what I'm saying. The only flags we've got have come from the other side. Yeah, this guy over here, because, you know, they're here at the Rock, there really is just enough room for the field.
Yeah.
And so you don't want to make people mad on this side. You know, you don't make people mad on the side that you're actually working. First and 20. Robinson in the backfield. DeQuasie drops back. It's a throwback pass to Washington. Washington gets out.
The only man that could have made that play made that play.
That's exactly right. He's going to move the ball from the 34 up to about the 38-yard line. So a 4-yard pickup on the play.
That was just set up perfectly for the Titans. But
brings up second and 16.
Guthrie able to blow that up with just a single man in open field.
One man to the left, trips to the right. Robinson in the backfield. DeQuasie's going to keep it. He's going to come across this right side. He's just going to get across the 40 up to about the 43-yard line.
Just short of the original line of scrimmage. It looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 10.5, we'll call it. 2:45 left here in the second half. At least you have a play for this.
That's right.
You know, you don't have a play for 3rd and 20.
No. You got to pick this up, though. We have to pick this up. The ball's at the 43-yard line.
I don't think you have to pick it up. I do think you have to make it manageable. If it
3rd and 11, 2:25, and the clock is ticking. 2 men to the left, 2 men to the right. Robinson in the backfield with DeQuasie. DeQuasie's going to drop back to pass. It's just a jailbreak there. Trey Washington gets it. He's across the 50, and he gets all the way down into Guthrie territory right at the 46-yard or 47-yard line. So it's going to be 1 yard short, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
Trojan horse.
Man, I think it's the right thing. I think you got to pick this up and go.
You're in plus territory.
1 minute and 50, and the clock is ticking. Just let it run all the way down. You're going to have 1.5 minutes left on the clock. We've got to pick this up, though. This is Robinson, Xavier Robinson in the Trojan horse. DeQuasie split out here to the right. Robinson takes the ball. He just patiently gets over.
He did not get it.
And I don't think he got it. He got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be turnover on downs.
He hesitated for a split second. That hole was not just quite open yet. But that's the right call if you're on the offense.
Absolutely. Absolutely, it's the right call.
I mean, yeah, you give your defense a short field here, but they also only have 1:29. They do have all 3 timeouts. The Blue Jays do have all 3 timeouts. But the way this defense has been operating, I like what we're seeing. I know they've been on these long drives before, but the way that they're hitting and the way that they're getting pressure to that quarterback, I think this is going to be the possession where it kind of turns around for the Titans.
All right, 1st and 10. Man in motion, right to left. Calvert takes the ball. He's going to hand it off to Hammonds around this right side. He's going to get drugged down from the backside and a flag. It's an immediate loss from the 47.
Brock Johnson on the tackle.
All right. I just got a text that said possibly you couldn't hear Braden, so I turned you up. There we go. Because you're blasting in my ears right now.
That might actually make the broadcast worse.
No, it'll make it better. 47 back to the 38. And so that's going to bring up 2nd down and about 20. 2nd down and 19. Calvert takes the ball. He hands off to Hammonds. Hammonds gets hit right there at the line of scrimmage. He's down at the 39-yard line. 1 yard picked up on the play. Carl Albert takes another timeout.
Popped hard by number 24, Chauncey Lester.
1 minute and 14 seconds left. It's 3rd down and 19, or 3rd down, I don't think that's right. 3rd down and about 17. We're just going to stay through this because we've got our halftime coming up. So
the way the defense, I mean, if they can get a hat on a hat, they're winning the battle.
Absolutely.
This Carl Albert Titan defense is coming out, and they have been hitting hard so far. And really like the body language out of this defense, too, getting their coaching during this timeout. Keep everything in front of them. I think you got to keep this timeout, too, if you're
Oh, yeah, you got to hold one. You got to hold one of them.
So we'll see what we do here strategery-wise, but
Strategery. Was that a word you were trying to work in tonight?
No.
You sound like my friend Matt, comes up with words that I don't even understand. I have to ask him what he's talking about all the time.
You don't ever have some strategery?
No. I don't know. I possibly.
Well, that's why you're not on the sidelines there, Coach.
All right, so here you go. I got your mic turned up, and I get, a text back that says, great job, better. So obviously it's better when they can hear you. I had you turned all the way down. I thought that was the best. But
that was on purpose.
I'm wrong.
I know you were.
3rd down and 18 for the Blue Jays. 2-back set. 1-man split to the right.
It's going to be a dive up the middle here.
Calvert in there at quarterback. Calvert takes the ball. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got a man in the middle. He's going to throw deep, deep, deep. They've got to get up, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Carl Albert. He brings it across the 40, the 45, 50, and out of bounds. There's a flag.
Late flag.
There's a flag.
Interception should stand. That was a late flag. That was number 5, E.J. Taylor. Tipped it up to himself. I don't know if they were trying to do arm punt there or what, but that was just an awkward call by Guthrie.
Yeah, that really, he threw up into triple cover. There was one man that was out in a pattern.
Yeah, triple coverage. Looked like he, threw that like Peyton Manning. I mean, that was a wounded duck. And E.J. Taylor able to come down with it and get a big return for the Titans.
Well, let's see where the ball is going to be placed. It looks like I'm waiting for the referee. He says it's a block in the back by the Titans, but it will be the Titans' ball.
I believe that's 4-0 on penalties.
Yep, that's right.
It's all been Carl Albert.
And we talked about that. We've got to be clean. We've got to play clean.
Minute and 1 second.
Against any good team. That's right. 1:01.
1 timeout remaining for the Titans. DeQuaze is going to call his boys back in. Looks like we're going to have Xavier Robinson in the backfield to start. I think the officials just don't know what's going on.
Yeah, they still haven't placed the ball anywhere.
I don't know if they can't count or what.
Well, they can count 4 flags against us and 0 against them. I can count that. Okay, so he's going to take the ball from the 48 in Guthrie territory back to the 42 in Titan territory. And so 58 yards to pay dirt in 1 minute and 1 second. That's what we want. 2 men split to the left, 2 men to the right. DeQuaze in the backfield.
Single coverage across the board.
Xavier Robinson. DeQuaze drops back. He's going to sprint it up the middle. He had a man wide open in the middle of the field, but he takes the ball back out to the 42-yard line, and Carl Albert has to take their second timeout.
He had number 12, Quincy Hopkins, open all day long. And he just did not get his eyes over there. He's deciding to tuck it too early. You can't tuck it when you don't have a clear lane to the sideline.
Right.
If you're the quarterback, you have to either,
especially with one minute left, you got to get out of bounds.
Exactly, and just a simple mistake by the quarterback there. I mean,
so the Titans burned their last time out with 52 seconds left on the clock. And they actually lost a yard on that. They're going to push him back to the 41-yard line.
And there was just nobody around Quincy Hopkins.
Second down 10, third down 10. It doesn't matter with 52 seconds left on the clock. We're going to go 4 downs.
Well, you're not. This is 2nd and 58. It's
right.
It's not 2nd and 10. You're trying to get 6 on the board before the clock expires. But you do get the ball after the half.
That's right. We do get the ball back.
Worst comes to worst, just get a little bit of momentum, gain some yards here move that ball if you're this offense.
Hey, I believe, if anything, what we see right now is there is some confidence in this Carl Albert Titan offense.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, and, you and I have talked about it in pregame and postgame and during the games. This is what we've been looking for, is this kind of confidence coming out of this front line. 2 men to the left, 2 men to the right. Xavier Robinson's in the backfield.
Single high safety just outside of your screen. He's going to be watching DeQuasy's eyes all snap. Looks like they're going to go single coverage across the board, and that safety's just going to pull to wherever his eyes are looking.
They reset the play clock, so we've got plenty of time. That's not going to make any difference. 52 seconds left on the clock. He's going to throw it out there. He's going to hit number 17. He's going to just drive him out of bounds, and actually, you can't keep.
Clock's going to tick.
That pass was received by Xavier Thomas. Brings it up to the 49-yard line. 3rd down, 32 seconds, and the clock is running. 2 men split to the left, 2 men to the right. Going to throw it back, hits the back of Trey Washington. Trey was actually blocking. He was not doing anything in regard to receiving, and so that's going to kill the clock. There's 24 seconds left, 4th down at the 49-yard line.
I would say simple miscommunication there, but why on earth would you think that you're blocking as a wide receiver with 30 seconds left and no timeouts?
I'm just saying what I'm seeing. It's what I saw. So, yeah. Don't jump on me like that.
I'm not jumping on you, man.
All right, so the Titans have 24 seconds left here in the half. Trailing the Blue Jays 12-7. No timeouts.
And they're going to punt. Excuse me, no, they're not.
They took
a delay of game.
They took the delay of game. The clock was stopped. So I'm not even really sure why they did that, other than maybe getting Trey Washington another 5 yards to punt. I don't know.
I don't even know why you're bringing the punt team on.
Trey Washington is going to go back in punt formation. So here we are at the 46-yard line. Trey Washington in punt formation. Going back is DeAndre Jones, the star of the Guthrie team tonight with the receptions. So Trey Washington is in punt formation. Ball is snapped. Washington gets the snap, and he's going to drive the ball down. They're going to down that down there about the 6-yard line. 15 seconds left on the clock. And Guthrie will have the ball with 15 seconds left in the half on their own 6-yard line.
Decided to punt there, to me, says that you don't believe in your offensive line to pick up a single yard. You can run Trojan horse, you can pick up that yard, the clock stops, you move your guys back out there.
And you have 15 seconds left.
You have 15 seconds left.
Because that was a long play.
Right.
So here we go. Guthrie has the ball at their own 6-yard line, 15 seconds left in the half. We know we're getting the ball back after the second half. Maybe that has something to do with it. Guthrie's going to need the ball, and that will take us to the halftime, where the Guthrie Blue Jays lead the Carl Albert Titans 12-7. We'll be right back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
At F&B Community Bank, our team's #1 goal is serving our customers.
From our low auto rate starting at 2.99% APR.
To our free small business checking account, you can score big at FNB.
You can even earn cash back when using your FNB debit card. So there's no need to play hardball.
Because at FNB, you're the real MVP. Let our team serve you.
I'm starting.
Moving in.
All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need to flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
Hudiburn, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them? Because they give their customers more.
Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburn is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburn, 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 Hudiburn! Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburn is still here.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hudiburn.com.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Here's our target. We're shooting azimuth at
Ball in. Great drill weekend, everyone. See y'all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
We're back with you here on the Carl Albert Titan Football Network, sponsored by the Oklahoma Sports Network. This evening we are here at The Rock, which is a special place in Oklahoma, and just an iconic football stadium. And it's not something that happened on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. The lights just went out here at The Rock, and so you're just going to see dark for a while until everything comes back to life.
What a
again.
nightmare for an athletic director.
Yeah, isn't that exactly right? So this evening we have Mr. Andy Collier here, who is the athletic director for all of Middale schools. And you've got to be feeling pretty good right now. I mean, did you go to Stillwater last night?
I did.
Okay, and what did you think?
I saw Del City wear out Stillwater. You know, I've said it all along. If you play defense in high school football, you can win a lot of football games.
Yes, you can.
Top that off with being able to run the ball for 400 yards, you're pretty good.
Yeah.
But what a night. I mean, of course, if we get some lights, it would be better. But what a night. This is an awesome stadium. I've not been here.
You haven't?
No, I have not. And
Oh,
this
my
is the
gosh.
first time, but it's a perfect high school atmosphere.
Yes, it is. We were talking about it on the pregame, was that, we drove up here, and I was going to turn right because we parked up here on the other side. And, of course, the streets are blocked off, and people are walking in with all their stuff. And, I mean, it's like a college campus almost. And everybody's coming in to get everything they can get. So just talking about, Midwest City's up on U.S. Grant 34-0. Del City is, they're the real deal. I mean, we saw them on the field, but they're the real deal. They're big, they're fast, they've got all the components to really go a long ways. And Carl Albert, we're growing up. We can see that. We see it every week. It's not a bad year to start out in Middale athletics, is it?
No, there really hadn't been a year that's been bad, but you're right. Over the last few weeks, we've had some young teams grow up in Midwest City and Carl Albert, and Del City has been primed for this year.
Yes.
And we're seeing that right now. They slipped up a little bit against Booker T. They led that game and probably should have won that game. But, once again, to answer your question, it's been a great start to the year.
Right. I know that softball is doing well at Carl Albert. I mean, this is the Carl Albert Network. Softball is doing well. We have the regional starting next week at Carl Albert. Volleyball is doing well. So all the fall sports are are doing well. And today is first day of winter sports.
It is, and we bring back, of course, you know this, Mr. King of swimming. We started swim today. We started basketball today, wrestling today, and we're going to be pretty good in all three of those.
I think so too. I don't have any doubt. I think we're going to be good in all three of those. So your job, I mean, I kind of see what you do, or at least I think I see what you do, but I don't think the people that are out there understand what the district athletic director does, but you literally are the athletic director to the athletic directors in many ways. You're handling all the things that are district-wide and being the listening ear to all the athletic directors. Am I kind of right in that?
No, you are right. And where Middale's a little bit different is all three of our athletic directors or side ADs are football coaches. And
right
now they're kind of busy. So
right, which I don't understand. But yeah.
I know going into this, and I know when I took this job, that my job for the first, semester of schools is going to be basically the athletic director for all three schools. So
right.
I spend each day moving around. I don't spend much time in my office. I go from
you don't
site
mind
to
that,
site.
Though, do you?
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
As you can see, I can't sit still, so that's a good thing. But I travel from school to school, make sure I help out any way I can. I will tell you, I got the best job in the world. I really do feel like that.
Okay, so little more personal note. So let's see. There's a Collier on the list here.
Yeah, he got beat a couple plays ago. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
No, we don't either. You've heard that already. But
that's the one thing that people don't know about me is that I'm a dad.
You're a dad.
And I'm a husband.
That's right,
and,
you are.
It's been I've been blessed. I can't say that enough. I've been blessed. I'm getting to do a job that I get to watch my kids grow up, my kids play, and the good Lord's blessed me, and I'm real happy.
All right. I'm going to ask you this question just because I know a little bit more on the inside. Do you miss coaching?
I do, but at the end of the day, I really feel like I've been called to coach coaches.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay.
In the title I have, I get to every day help mentor young coaches, but at the same time, I'm growing. I can grow from a lot of our veteran coaches because they've been around, for so long. And I've said this multiple times. I've got 3 athletic directors that truly could do what I do.
Oh,
and so it's a team. We work together on everything, but not very many people can say that they've got 3 guys that could do everything, if not better, at my job. So, that's a good thing.
All right, Braden, you got anything?
I think he's answered everything that we've asked him, and we'll let him get out of here since he can't sit still.
I can't sit still. Let's. I think you said it. Let's make him cry. What'd you say?
Yeah. I said I want to make him cry.
It's 12-7. We've shot ourselves in the foot.
Yes,
this is
exactly
a very
right.
tough place to play. We know that going in. We also know that some phantom calls happen here and there. And
exactly.
But at the end of the day, I think we're going to see a second half that's pretty good.
I believe so too. You know this because you know the history, but we don't like the Bluejays. We just don't like them at all. Carl Albert doesn't like the Bluejays. I mean, you literally. I've been on the coaching staff at Carl Albert for 12 years now. I don't even wear blue anymore. I can't wear blue because every time I wore blue, my first 2 or 3 years, somebody immediately said, "Is that Blue Jay blue?" And I'm like, "Hey, I just wore a blue shirt. I didn't know." So yeah, we don't like the Blue Jays. So we have everything that we need, I believe, to win this game. And I said it. Yeah, you're right. I just want to make them cry.
Well, I want to end by telling you guys how good of a job you do, and I'm not just saying that. OSN has been good to us. It's a piece that we were missing, but we're able to basically be visible to a lot of people that don't have the opportunity to come watch a game. And so,
that's exactly right.
Living in a place where there's an Air Force base.
Yes.
You have a lot of family members overseas, a lot of people in different states, different cities, and OSN's been good to us, and I appreciate it.
Well, we enjoy calling the games. I got asked 3 years ago to move from the sidelines up here, and this has been a comfortable fit. So I thank you you were the one that called and said, "Would you do this?"
Well, I think I told you definitely got a face for streaming.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. Never be seen. Never be seen on the camera. That's exactly right.
Face for radio and a voice for newspaper.
There you go. All right.
Thanks, guys.
Well, thank you for coming by. We appreciate it. We'll be back with you here in just a few moments on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hudiburg, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them?
Because they give their customers more. Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburg is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburg, 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 Hudiburg! Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburg is still here.
You can count on Hudiburg. We'll give you more.
Hudiburg.com.
You can count on Hudiburg, we'll give you more.
I'm starting.
Moving in.
All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need to flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
At F&B Community Bank, our team's #1 goal is serving our customers.
From our low auto rates starting at 2.99% APR.
To our free small business checking account, you can score big at FNB.
You can even earn cash back when using your FNB debit card. So there's no need to play hardball.
Because at FNB, you're the real MVP. Let our team serve you.
Hi, my name is Zach Knudsen. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Here's our target. We're shooting azimuth and head out.
All in. Great drill weekend, everyone. See you all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. I'm Braden Conover here with you as we're going to take a quick trip around the state. We're going to begin at 5A where Noble takes on Duncan, and Noble taking the lead here in the second quarter, 35-13 over the Demons. East Central travels to #1 McAllister. McAllister doing what they do best, running it up 48-0. That game's at the half. Collinsville 4-0 at Sapulpa 3-1. A couple of East Side Powers traveling across town. Collinsville 20, Sapulpa 7. That game's also at the half. Tulsa Memorial at Claremore. Claremore taking an early lead in this one, 13-0. That game's still being reported in the first quarter. Coweta at Will Rogers. Coweta up big. Actually, this game was played last night, and it has obviously gone final. Coweta improves to 4-0 on the season, 55-14 over the Ropers. Bishop McGuinness at Woodward, a big district game here in 5A District 2, with McGuinness going up 19-0 over the Boomers at the half. Both teams coming into that matchup 2-2 on the season. Bishop Kelly at Durant, a couple of defeated teams, 0-4 records on both sides here It looks like the Comets are going to take a big leap forward in their season. They're leading currently 34-7 over Durant. Guyman, last week's opponent for the Titans, taking on Piedmont, last week's opponent for Guthrie. And Piedmont taking care of business 35-0. That game still being reported in the second quarter. Lawton Ike hosting Western Heights. Ike taking care of business 51-0. That game still in the second quarter. No score reported yet for Capitol Hill at Southeast. Altus at Ardmore. Ardmore taking a big jump forward here. It looks like they're going to improve to 5-0 on the season. They lead the Bulldogs 35-0 at the half. Tahlequah at Nathan Hale. Nathan Hale trailing big time once again as they're still looking for their first win of the season, currently 0-4, but Tahlequah looks like they'll be picking up their third win of the season, 47-0 over Hale. Shawnee at Edison Prep. Shawnee looking for their second win of the season. Actually, both teams are currently 1-3 on both sides. This one's a little bit of a dogfight. 7-0 the Wolves lead Shawnee over Edison Prep at the half. Glenpool and Pryor got an awkward score here. Glenpool leading on the road 10-8. That game's also at the half. Lawton MacArthur at El Reno. MacArthur once again doing what they do. 42-0 in the second quarter. Moving on to 6A2 where Del City and Midwest City are currently playing. Midwest City is playing. Del City's game last night went final 30-7 over third-ranked Stillwater. And the Bombers currently lead U.S. Grant at home 41-0. Bigsby, the number one team in 6A2, just absolutely destroying Putnam City West as it's 67-0 at the half. Bartlesville travels to Booker T. Washington down I-75, or Oklahoma 75, excuse me. And Booker T. Washington leads that one 45-0 at the half. Lawton O at Northwest Classen. Lawton O, the Wolverines doing what they do. 38-6, that game still being reported in the first quarter. Deer Creek at Putnam City North. My buddy Eddie Radosevich is going to be crying about this one. Deer Creek leading 28-0, that game's at half. Sand Springs at Muskogee, the fifth-ranked Sandites, and a dogfight with Muskogee, who's looking for their second win of the season, but it's 20-20 in the second quarter. And Choctaw at Ponca City tonight. Choctaw looks like they're on their way to improve to 4-1 as they're up 15-0 at the half. That's going to do it for your walk around the state. Kirk, do you have any thoughts about, one, this light delay, and two, just your first half thoughts in general?
Oh, I have some thoughts about this light delay. I have some thoughts in regard to, they're up 12-7, yeah. And I honestly do not know what the procedure would be if the lights cannot come back on. And so, I can look down here on my sheet and tell you that other than the fact that the score says 12-7, offensive production has been better for Carl Albert than it has been for Guthrie. They've actually moved the ball. Outside of that first drive, Carl Albert has moved the ball very well. And, okay, here they begin to come back on. I don't know how long this is going to take.
Old halogen lights.
Probably in the neighborhood of about 10 minutes before it's full light. And we didn't have enough light to, to begin with. So, anyway, we're working on it. We're trying to get things going and get things back up. And so, yeah, I mean, I don't believe that the band is going to be able to do their show. There's 1 minute and 25 seconds left before the players are supposed to have their 3-minute warm-up. And, I'm sorry that happened, but we're here to play the football game. So I'm not sure what they're going to do in the midst of this, but the band has rolled all their stuff onto the field, and they're just sitting there waiting for the lights to come back up. So not sure how long this is going to take, but I don't want to interfere with the football game that we're here to watch.
Absolutely.
And, I think the lights can be back up in about 4 to 5 minutes. So that shouldn't stop us at all unless we take another 15 minutes for the band, and that I don't know how that's going to work out. I know that the athletic director here is Coach Chappell, and I'm sure that he is communicating with Coach Dunn and communicating also with Andy Collier, who was up here for the halftime interview. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be waiting, and hopefully when you come back, you'll be able to see something besides just a black screen. We'll be back with you here on the Carl Albert Titan Football Network, brought to you by the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
At F&B Community Bank, our team's #1 goal is serving our customers.
From our low auto rates starting at 2.99% APR.
To our free small business checking account, you can score big at FNB.
You can even earn cash back when using your FNB debit card. So there's no need to play hardball.
Because at FNB, you're the real MVP. Let our team serve you.
I'm starting. Moving in. All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need to flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A! Nailed it!
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
Hudiburn, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them? Because they give their customers more.
Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburn is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburn, 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 Hudiburn! Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburn is still here.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hudiburn.com.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hi, my name is Zach Knudsen. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
Here's our target. We're shooting azimuth at
All in. Great drill weekend, everyone. See y'all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
We're back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and as you can see on your screen, the lights are coming back up, and the band is actually coming onto the field. So it looks like we're going to go ahead. We just got done with a performance by about 100 elementary cheerleaders, and so it looks like we're going to actually have the band performance now, and then it'll be just like a doubled halftime the way it's going to look. So we're sorry that this has come out the way it has. Wish that we could have moved on in the game, but it's where we are, and we're not the ones making the decisions. So we've probably got another, I would guesstimate about another 15 minutes before halftime is over because the band is performing, and then there's got to be some time for the young men to come out and warm up again because they have been in the locker room this whole time. So we're back with you here, and we're going to run down a few more scores, and I'm going to let Braden take care of that, and we'll run down a few more scores from Week 5 here, and we're going to look at 4A and possibly some other scores. You know, I want you to check a score. Maybe I can check it myself. But,
what's up?
I want you to check a score and see what Washington's doing tonight. I've got a nephew that is over at Washington, and
they're 4A, correct?
I think they're 3A.
3A. Well, we'll run through 4A and 3A.
Go through 4.
Got plenty of time.
Yeah.
So we're going to run through 4A real quick. Number 9, Blanchard at Ada. That game's tied at the half. Blanchard, number 9 in District 4A. And then Elgin travels to Weatherford tonight. Weatherford, the Eagles taking care of business so far. 27-13. That game's at the half. Tulsa McLean at Podo. Podo, number 2 in the state in 4A. And they're taking a big lead in this one, 43-6. Tulsa McLean looking for their first win. Looks like they're going to have to wait another week to get it. Newcastle at Cache. Last week we heard the Cache Bulldogs on 107.7, the franchise. It was their game of the week. It was a dogfight. Looks like they're in another one once again as Cache is up 7-0 against the Racers. And that game's also at the half. Miami at Cleveland. The Battle of American Cities here in Oklahoma. And that game's tied at 17. That game's still being reported in the second quarter. Wagner at Bristow. That game is scoreless. And they're actually in the third quarter. Both teams 3-1, looking for the 4th wins of the season. But so far a defensive battle as it's scoreless between Wagner and Bristow. Catoosa on the road at Grove. Grove currently undefeated on the season at 4-0. Catoosa 3-2. And Grove looks like they're going to improve to 5-0 as they're up 28-7 at half. Number 1 ranked Tuttle at Tecumseh. Tuttle looking for their 6th win of the year. And it looks like they're going to cruise in the second half as it's 23-0 at the end of the second quarter. Muldrow hosting Salisaw. Salisaw trailing this one 13-6 at half. John Marshall travels to Hera tonight, and Hera currently a 3-possession ball game there as it's 21-6. Hera leads that one. Cushing, number 3 ranked Cushing, as they're 3-1 on the year. This game was played last night against Classen SAS, and Cushing cruised easily 53-16 over Classen SAS. Last night again, that's 53-16. Fort Gibson playing host to Stillwell tonight. Stillwell trailing 37-8. Elk City, currently unbeaten on the year, travels to Bethany tonight. Bethany 19, Elk City 6. That game's at the half. Skiatook at Oologah. Oologah currently up 2 touchdowns in that one, 14-0 at the half. Number 4 ranked Clinton, the Tornadoes, traveling to Chickasha. And Clinton currently up 40-0. That game's still being reported in the second quarter. Broken Bow at Hillsdale. And Hillsdale trailing 17-7 at home. So that's your look around 4A. Let's move down to 3A. Where we got Medill and Sulphur. Medill currently undefeated 5-0, looking for their 6th straight win to begin the season. And they're going to have to earn it. It's 21-21 at the half as they're going up against Sulphur tonight. Locust Grove at Lincoln Christian. Number 2 ranked Lincoln Christian taking care of business, up 61-7 over Locust Grove tonight. Veneta at Manford. Manford currently looking for their first win of the year. Looks like they're going to have to wait another week until week 6. Veneta's up 46-0 over Manford. Number 3 ranked Heritage Hall at Perkins Tryon. Perkins Tryon tonight 14 over the Heritage Hall Patriots. Or no, they're not the Patriots. What are they? They switched their mascot, didn't they?
Yeah, they're.
Anyway, Heritage Hall trailing by 8 at the half. Perkins Tryon 14, Heritage Hall 6. Kingfisher at Douglas. Douglas trailing this one by a touchdown. Kingfisher's up on the road 21-14. Anadarko at Bridge Creek. Anadarko currently looking for their first win of the year. Bridge Creek looking for their second. And it's the same score as we got here. It's 12-7 Anadarko. Westville at Sequoia Tahlequah. Sequoia Tahlequah looking for their first win. Westville looking for their 6th. And Westville is going to be cruising tonight as it's 30-8 at the half. Verdigris at Berry Hill tonight. Berry Hill, the 10th ranked team in 3A. Verdigris, the number 4 ranked team in 3A. Berry Hill taking a 11-point lead into the locker rooms tonight, 21-10 over Verdigris. Lone Grove at Kingston. Kingston up 14-10. That game's at half. Plainview at Dixon. Dixon trailing 42-0. They're still winless on the year. And it looks like Plainville is going to be earning their 3rd win of the season. That game's at the half. Little Axe at Pauls Valley. Pauls Valley leading 37-0. That game's also at the half. Mount St. Mary travels to McLeod tonight. This one's a little bit of a shootout, 20-19 so far, as Mount St. Mary leads that one at the half. Chakota, the Fighting Carrie Underwoods, going to Stigler tonight, and Stigler winning that one 21-0, and that game's at the half. Jay at Enola. Jay leading that one 14-0
That's
in the locker rooms.
That's Inola.
Inola. I've been pretty good tonight, man.
Yeah, you
You're
have.
Gonna pick me out on that one.
You've been great.
And that's going to do it for your look around 4A and 3A.
Heritage Hall or Chargers?
Chargers.
I looked it up. Yeah,
I thought they used to be the Patriots for some reason.
I couldn't remember, but they were Chargers.
I knew there was some NFL team.
All right. Well, there's your look from 6A, 5A, 4A, 3A, and we've got 4 minutes to go. So
we've got time for 8-man if you want to go through.
Yeah, 8-man football. Lone Wolf. So there's the lights are up. Even though it may not still look like it really on your screen, but that's the best that we can get you right now, and we'll do better as we pull in. The band is finishing. The football players have come back out of the locker room. We're about 3 minutes away from being able to get ready to take the field, and so I want to just take a little personal note here and thank some people that are babysitting my wife tonight. You know, I can't leave her at home alone, and so there's some people that are out there that are babysitting my wife this evening, and so thank you to Peggy and Joel. And after this 30-minute halftime show, I'll be home about 11 maybe. So, all right. We'll be back with you here in just a few moments on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number. You're part of the family.
At F&B Community Bank, our team's #1 goal is serving our customers.
From our low auto rates starting at 2.99% APR.
To our free small business checking account, you can score big at FNB.
You can even earn cash back when using your FNB debit card. So there's no need to play hardball.
Because at FNB, you're the real MVP. Let our team serve you.
I'm starting. Moving in. All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need to flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
Hudiburn, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them? Because they give their customers more.
Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburn is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburn, 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 Hudiburn! Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburn is still here.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hudiburn.com.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hi, my name is Zach Knudsen. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
Here's our target. We're shooting azimuth at
All in. Great drill weekend, everyone. See y'all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
It's football time at The Rock. We're glad to have you back, and we finally have a little better picture coming on the camera there. We've got the lights up. We've had a 30-minute halftime show with everybody and their dog coming through, and the players are on the sidelines, and it looks like we are ready to resume the game, and that's a good thing. We're ready to make this thing happen. Carl Albert Titans will receive the ball to begin the second half, and they are heading out on the field to the cheers of their fans, and the Guthrie Bluejays are also returning onto the field. So Carl Albert needs to have a response here to that last score. Just to kind of give you a rundown as we get ready, Guthrie took the ball in the first quarter, took it 90 yards down the field, and were unable to get the point after try. The score was 6-0. Carl Albert then took the ball 70 yards down the field, 6 plays, and 2 minutes and 37 seconds, capped off by a 42-yard touchdown strike from DeQuasey to James. And that made the score 7-6. And then there was an 80-yard drive and 7 plays, and again, the point after try was no good, and that's where we are right now. The Guthrie Bluejays lead the Carl Albert Titans 12-7. Number 4,
Isaac Valava.
There you go. I think it. Whatever you said, that's fine. We're gonna take that.
I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it.
He's gonna kick that just a deep down to the 20-yard line, 17-yard line. EJ gets hit right there. He's gonna pick up all the way to the 30-yard line before he is stopped. So Carl Albert will begin their first possession of the second half. 11 minutes and 55 seconds left. And the ball is going to be placed on the 31-yard line.
It's E.J. Taylor who had that interception in the first half. Set up that last possession for Carl Albert before they punted away on downs.
They had a good rest. We've got Kentrell Bazell in the backfield. 2 men split to the left, 1 man to the right. DeQuasey is still in at quarterback. DeQuasey takes the snap. He's going to pitch it out there to Bazell for the left side. Bazell's going to run into the line. He's going to pick up about 3 on the play. He's going to go from the 31. Actually, they're going to place that ball outside the 35 to the 36, so that's 5 yards picked up on the play. Second down and 5. We could do that all night.
Keep control. Make it your pace. You get to come out on offense in the second half. After a long delay, it looked like Guthrie might have a little bit of momentum heading into the half after getting that stop and forcing the punt. Questionable punt at that. But, try to take that edge off and get that momentum back on your side.
Trips to the right. Kentrell Bazell in the backfield. DeQuasey takes the snap. Bazell's going to take it. He's going to cut right back up the middle. He's just going to fight for about 2 more yards.
Nope.
It's going to move the ball from the 36 up to the 38-yard line. 2 yards picked up on the play, brings up 3rd down and 3.
They've been sticking to the run, but they haven't really gotten a good push so far tonight.
No. Everything that we've made, every good play, every really positive play has been on the outside.
Been on the outside or over the top.
Right.
And can't be having that, especially in a game like this where it's a low scorer.
Bazell comes in the Trojan horse. DeQuasey split out to the right. We've got 2 men in motion. Bazell's going to take the ball and come to this right side. He's going to get across. He's got the first down and more. He's across the 50. He's fighting off defenders. He gets all the way into the Guthrie territory, at the 42-yard line.
You know, like we were saying, all the good plays have been coming on the outside. Nothing different there. You motion those two backers that were the up backs, excuse me, and you motion them over to the strong side, and you get that edge. A hole opens up in that zero hole, and you just let Kentrell do his thing as he moves down inside Guthrie Blue Jay territory.
You're really just outnumbering players too.
Yeah.
You've got two men split to the left, one man to the right. Bazell still in the backfield. The ball is down on the ground. DeQuasie picks it up. He's going to head out to that left side. He gets back to the line of scrimmage and leaps forward. There is a flag down at the 45-yard line. It was a broken play from the very beginning. So let's see what that flag is for. It obviously comes from the other side. I guarantee you that. You can hear that everybody's moving backwards.
Coach Dunn's going to have a word with his line judge, saying, hey, go get your boy.
So there's your penalty flag as soon as things begin to move. And the ball is going to be placed back in Titan territory at the 45-yard line, where it'll still be first down and 20. Might be a little more than 20. Maybe
23.
Maybe 23 is what they're saying. Two men split to the left, two men to the right.
Xavier Thomas and Quincy Hopkins near side.
Xavier Robinson is in the backfield now. He drops back, takes the ball. He's got a rush. He's going to come to the right side. He's going to throw it long, and it's right over the middle. And that was just a free-for-all back at the back. So second down and 23.
Intended target was number 12, Quincy Hopkins. If he would have just kept bootlegging, I know he was under pressure a little bit, but if he would have just kept with his rollout, he actually had Xavier Thomas one-on-one. It was a much better option, as Xavier Thomas had the better offensive, rebounding position essentially.
Right.
And could have moved that ball downfield a little bit, but I don't mind the chunk play there, the attempted chunk play. Try to get all that back.
That was Zach Henry there on the defense. So we've got Robinson in the backfield now, one man to the left, three trips to the right. Going to have motion to this side. He's going to get there. It's going to be a halfback. Oh, and he goes down. He's got a man wide open, nobody with him. We try to throw the trick play, and he slides into first base. So that ball is going to be placed back at the 39-yard line, and that's going to bring up third down and about 28.
And now it's twice tonight. Quincy Hopkins has had nobody around him for a good 10, 20 yards.
Well, and he was wide open for the pass. He was trying to stop to set his feet, slid into second base, and that's where we were.
Well, who knows with the band sitting out there for 38 minutes.
Yeah, that's right.
Might be a little slick.
Trips to the left, one man to the right. Robinson still in the backfield with DeQuasie. DeQuasie's going to throw. He's going to throw it long down there to Trey. And where is the flag? Where is the flag?
He still almost made the catch.
He almost made the catch at the peril of being run over by the defender.
And the defender just absolutely did not make an effort for the ball whatsoever. Did not make an effort to look back. Obviously, the Carl Albert fans a little frustrated here. They've yet to get a call. And
not one. Not one.
They've been there. And not trying to make a show about the refs, but.
No, but he ran over that young man. Yeah. Trey Washington is back deep for the punt. He gets the ball. That punt is up, and it is good. It's going to be picked up there on the run. The ball is loose. He's got to pick that man up because he is dangerous when he runs, and they get him down at the 27-yard line.
Tyron Eaton back for
Looks
the
like
Blue
they're
Jays.
going to give him to the 29.
He had forward progress.
So Guthrie will take over for their first possession of the second half with 8 minutes and 32 seconds left in the game at their own 29-yard line. So the defense needs to come up.
Pick up your offense here.
Hayden Calvert still in at quarterback. Isaiah Hammond's in at running back. Two men split to the right, one man to the left. Calvert's going to hand off to Hammonds right up the middle, and he's going to push forward. Kentrell Bazell is in there on the tackle. He's going to pick up from the 29 up to the 32-yard line. That's 3 yards picked up on the play, and it brings up second down and 7.
Cannot let that no call affect you.
No, you got to keep playing. So. Two men to the right, one man to the left. Hammond's in the backfield. Calvert in at quarterback. Calvert Nobody went across the line there. They were looking for the offsides call. 11 seconds left on the play clock. Calvert's going to take the snap. He hands off to Hammonds. Hammonds comes across this right side, and he's going to pick up about 3 to 4 more yards, and that's going to bring up third down. The ball's going to be placed at the 36-yard line.
You know, all game there's kind of been, we've had some pads pop from this Carl Albert defense, but there's no aggressiveness towards the hole.
Right.
I mean,
they're not attacking the line of scrimmage.
They're ending up on their backs a lot of the time, and they're failing to wrap up, and we've seen that all game.
7 minutes and 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Your third quarter sponsor is Nikki Hubbs of Prestige Real Estate. Nikki is your key to home buying or selling. Double back set. There's offsides there on Guthrie. You can't help but throw that flag. The guy jumped across the line, right? You can't stop that one. So that's going to move the ball back to the 31-yard line. And that's going to bring up third down and 8, and that'll be a change of play for the Guthrie Bluejays.
I don't know. The way they've been running it, I don't think you need to.
I hope they run it.
Got trips to the high side. Outside threat. It looks like it's going to be single-man coverage. You got Demarion Brown playing safety on the near side of your screen. He's going to be in charge of that tight end, it looks like.
Trips to the right. Hammond's in the backfield with Calvert. Calvert's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw a slant right out there across the right side. That goes incomplete. Fourth down and 8 brings up a punting situation for Guthrie. That's what we needed.
Ball don't lie.
Ball don't lie. So the ball is at the 31-yard line. Fourth down and 8 for the Blue Jays.
Back deep for the Titans, number 17, Xavier Thomas.
Xavier's got the wheels if he wants to get on him, if he gets any kind of. This will be the first punt for Guthrie this evening. They've had an interception. No, they did have another punt. He's going to get that punt off. It's a squibbly kick. Xavier Thomas is going to take it at about the 38-yard line, and he's going to just keep fighting. And that's where it is. Right there is a 38. So the Carl Albert Titans will take over in their own territory at the 38-yard line. There's 6 minutes and 41 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Tayshawn James kind of gingerly walking off the field. Don't want to see that.
He's all right.
Yep. He'll be back out.
He just dinged up. He's good. Got a little dinger. So the Carl Albert Titans take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, dual back set. Here we go.
Dual back set. This is about I think we've only seen this 2 times now tonight. 2 men to the right. He's going to take the ball. He's going to hand off there to Kentrell Bazell. Bazell's got the corner, and he gets hit in the ankles right there about the 46-yard line, maybe the 47.
Let's go tempo.
I like that.
Tempo.
They're going to move that ball up to the 47-yard lines. That's 8 yards picked up on the play, brings up second and 2.
What I don't like is Carl Albert sending in substitutions after a play that picks up 8.
Right. Let's move.
Let's go.
Let's move.
Get your tempo and go.
DeQuasy's getting the call from the sidelines. DeQuasy's going to split out to the left. Got Kentrell Bazell and the Trojan horse. So he's going to take it, just which side he wants to go. He's going to go straight up the middle. He's got the first down. He hits the 50-yard line. That'll be a first and 10 for the Titans right at midfield.
Guthrie was scrambling to get down on the line of scrimmage. Carl Albert still not really able to win that line battle.
No, but they're at least holding it. You know, we're not getting a push, but we're holding. Because we are, that was a 3-yard pickup.
Well, you look at the front 3 for Guthrie, and number 45 sticks out.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
That's Chris Chaputis. He's 6'3", 250 coming off the edge.
Double back set, 2 men to the left. DeQuasy takes the snap. He hands it off to Robinson. Robinson goes left. He gets hit in the backfield. And he's going to just push and drag, and he's going to pick up 3 yards on that play, and that's personal effort. That's all on him.
Yeah. He said, get on my back. Let's go, boys.
Takes the ball to the 47-yard line, brings up second down and 7. I like that. I like it when somebody just says, nope, I got hit in the backfield. Doesn't mean I have to stay here.
Absolutely. It's a harder-than 3.
Kentrell Bazell in the backfield. Demarion Brown to the right. Xavier Thomas to the right. Demarion Brown to the left. DeQuasey takes the ball. He puts it under. He's going to throw it down there. There's a man that had him tackled. That's got to be holding.
At the very least.
And that will be the first call that was not absolutely, just flagrantly.
The first penalty procedure.
Or a non-procedural penalty. And so that's going to take the ball, and we're going to move it from the 47.
Oh, they're going to get PI on that instead of holding it. I didn't think they were going to give him PI because that ball really wasn't catchable.
He did. Down to the 32, and that's going to be a first down for the Carl Albert Titans.
Capitalize. Got to capitalize here.
So we're getting into that deep area of the Guthrie Bluejays. Two men split to the left. Kentrell Bazell in the backfield. Going to be a throw out there to Xavier Thomas. Xavier Thomas across the 30. He gets across the 25. He reaches forward to the 20. Great job. Personal effort. First down, Carl Albert Titans.
Let's finally see if we can get some tempo going.
Put that ball on the 20-yard line.
We've seen a little bit more swagger out of this Titan team than we have, not just in the first half, but all season so far.
Yes. Ball is on the 20-yard line, and we are in the red zone. Midwest City Auto Group, 8920 Southeast 29th, Midwest City. Two men to the right. Kentrell Bazell in the backfield. He's going to keep the ball. DeQuasey's going to keep the ball. He gets to the right edge and takes it to the middle of the field and gets covered up there. It's going to be 4 yards picked up from the 20 down to the 16. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Design draw there just to keep the defense honest. You don't want them creeping on those screens, so you set up the draw play there. Try to force those guys back into the box so you can open up the field again.
So the Carl Albert Titans on their second possession of the second half. 3 minutes and 55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Got Kentrell Bazell in the I formation backing up to DeQuasey. 1 man left, 1 man right. Handoff to Kentrell. He's going to cut back, and there's nothing there.
Call the play, guys. Come on.
Yeah, he's going to cut back, and there's nothing there. Oh. Okay. They're going to say that he got back to the line of scrimmage, and I think that's grace.
Looked like he at least lost one.
Yeah, I think that's graceful. So the ball is going to be put down there again between the 16 and the 17. And it's going to be 2nd down and 7.
That might be a Maybelline call.
Yes, I believe. Yeah, 2 men come off, 2 men have to. There you go. 2 men come on, 2 men have to come off. That's one of the things that I did on the sidelines. I didn't do anything else but just count people.
Andon Foster, Trey Washington come in. Xavier Thomas near side with Trey Washington. Andon Brown on the outside there.
Bazell still in the backfield. DeQuasey drops back to pass. It's a swing pass, and it was on the ground. They're not going to
play on it.
They're going to continue to play. So that's going to move the ball. They're going to let that play, and that's going to move the ball down to. Actually, it's going to be a loss of 1 on the on the play. It's going to take it back to the 17-yard line. And that is 4th down and 7, and we're going for it.
Have to. Absolutely have to.
Trips to the left. Kentrell Bazell in the backfield. DeQuasey still in at quarterback. He's going to take the ball. It's a run all the way. He's going to try to get to that right side. He cuts back up. He's going to get hit hard, and he is not going to get the first down. He's going to get down to about the 13-yard line. He's going to get to the 13-yard line where it'll be a turnover on downs, and Guthrie takes the ball. Now, Guthrie is on their own 13-yard line. They have not moved the ball. They've been 3 and out this half.
They went 90 yards on the first drive of the game.
2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the third quarter. And Guthrie has the ball on their own 13-yard line.
I believe both their scoring drives are over 70 yards.
Yes, they are, 80 and 90. So the ball is at the 13-yard line.
Defense has to step up, force a turnover here.
DeAndre Jones split wide to the left, 2 men to the right. Hammonds and Calvert in the backfield.
James going to be coming down hard.
Calvert's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw it out there. He hits a man number 3. That was Tyron Eaton on that right side, and that moves the ball from the 13. And they're going to place that ball out at the 30-yard line. 17 yards picked up and a first down for Guthrie.
Playing soft coverage on the outside.
And they're moving fast.
Yeah.
2 men left, 1 man to the right, 1 man in motion, right to left. Comes across the formation. Calvert's trying to get the Titans to jump. He's got 13 seconds left on the play clock, 1:49 left in this quarter. Calvert takes the snap. He hands it off to Hammonds. Hammonds cuts right up the middle. He's got open room, and he pounds down for about 11 yards on that play from the 30 across the 40 to the 41.
E.J. Taylor making the big hit, but he's going to stay down on this play.
And we've got a man down on the field, so we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here's our target. We're shooting azimuth at
Ball in. Great drill weekend, everyone. See y'all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of our experts, helping your business grow while keeping your systems secure.
We're back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where E.J. Taylor comes off under his own power. And he's played a great game so far this evening, and we're glad that he's going to be fine. So the Titans are on defense. The Blue Jays have gone 2 plays, 2 first downs, and they're at the 41-yard line in their own territory. Hayden Calvert's been at quarterback the whole way. He takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself right up the middle. He's got 5, 10 more yards. That's going to take the ball to the 50-yard lines where they're going to call him down. And so that's going to be 2nd down and 1.
It's just an effort game at this point.
Yes.
That's what it's boiling down to. The big boys up front for Guthrie have just been bullying the Titans up in the trenches.
Calvert in at quarterback, 2 men to the left, 1 man to the right. He's going to keep it himself, cut right up the middle. He's got the first down, and he's going to get down to the 45-yard line where it's 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. So the ball is now into Titan territory at the 45-yard line, and the Blue Jays are continuing to march. This is just straight football here, just handoff, right, middle, left. Hammonds takes the ball. He gets stopped at the line. He's going to go about a yard in.
Guthrie did not have a set wide receiver on the far side. I don't know if the folks at home saw that, but he was still walking up to the line when they snapped the ball.
2nd down and 9 now. The ball's at the 44-yard line.
25 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. 6-second differential on the shot clock and the game clock.
There you go. 15 seconds left. Calvert takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to go to the right. He's going to get around that right side. He picks up about 6 yards, and there's a flag in the backfield. They call that timeout right there, holding against Guthrie, and that's going to move the ball back from the 44-yard line back to the 49-yard line. Actually, it'll bring it back to about the 40. I'm trying to do this in my head. I'm not very good at it. Going to bring it back to about the 46-yard line. There we go. I got there before the other guy did, so that's good. Man, that about cooked my brain trying to figure that out.
I smell some barbecue.
Yeah, that was my head on fire. 2nd down and 19.
That's going to bring up the 4th quarter.
4, 3, 2, 1, and that's the quarter. And we're going to go to the 4th quarter now, where the Carl Albert Titans are trailing the Guthrie Blue Jays 12-7. We'll be back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Zach Knudsen. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
Hudiburg, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them? Because they give their customers more.
Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburg is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburg, 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 Hudiburg! Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburg is still here.
You can count on Hudiburg. We'll give you more.
Hudiburg.com.
You can count on Hudiburg. We'll give you more.
I'm starting. Moving in. All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this. You don't need the flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby. You know I got this.
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
We're back in action here at the Rock in Guthrie, Oklahoma. Calvert in at quarterback. Calvert's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw right across the middle. He's got a man there, but it was behind him.
He had 3 guys open.
That was intended for Tyron Eaton, and that's no good, so that's going to bring up 3rd down and 19. The ball is still at the 46-yard line. Trying to get defensive players on the field.
Ryan Ray trots on. Colby Reeser jogs off.
3rd down and 19. This is a good place to get a stop.
Got to. Absolutely have to have a stop here. You got to force a punt.
We're in the 4th quarter. Allen's Power Equipment in Choctaw. Many models of mowers, trimmers, chainsaws, and edgers. Calvert in at quarterback. He gets the snap. He's going to drop back to pass again. He's going to get a little bit of a rush, and he gets hit as the ball is thrown, and that ball goes down in the grass. 4th down, 19.
Number 82, Mason Lance, and number 61, Charles Fleming in on the quarterback pressure. Get a good hit on him there as that pass falls incomplete, bringing up 4th and 19.
There we go. And that's what we needed. We had to get the stop. It's time to get the stop. It's time to get the score.
Xavier Thomas back deep for the Titans. Quick break in the action here. Just want to give a quick shout out to my lovely girlfriend, Kinsey Wright.
We're still struck. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Don't get penalized for playing with 10 guys. Just go ahead and run it. Keep that timeout.
So the Carl Albert Titans have taken a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with them here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At F&B Community Bank, our team's #1 goal is serving our customers.
From our low auto rate starting at 2.99% APR.
To our free small business checking account, you can score big at FNB.
You can even earn cash back when using your FNB debit card. So there's no need to play hardball.
Because at FNB, you're the real MVP. Let our team serve you.
We're back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And the Carl Albert Titans are about to receive a punt, we believe.
Hope so.
4th down and 19. The ball is in the Blue Jay territory at the 46-yard line. Xavier Thomas is going to be back to receive the punt. Calvert is in as the punter right this minute. There's 2 men split to the left, and that leads me to believe that you can't really trust anything. Calvert's going to take the long snap. Oh, and it's almost blocked. Let's see if he can get a decent
get away from it. Oh, no. Okay.
We actually were able to get that ball back. That ball was bouncing. There was a player that came running in thinking he was blocking and almost touched the ball. And Xavier Thomas was able to get the ball back. We almost got the punt blocked back here about the 35-yard line, and now we've got a player down again.
The man that...
So Carl Albert is going to take over possession with 11 minutes and 39 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And the ball is going to be on the 19-yard line in Titan territory. We're going to take just a moment. We'll be back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Hi, my name is Zach Knudsen. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
We're back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where number 13, Tashawn James, overcomes a cramp, and he's going to bounce off to the sidelines here, and he's going to be just fine. So Carl Albert takes over possession, 11 minutes and 39 seconds left in the game. Well, Braden, we've got the fourth quarter, basically. We've got the fourth quarter to win this ball game. So it just comes down to, who's going to bull up and who's going to make it happen. This is that time we talked about at the beginning of the game where we said, you know what, somebody's just got to punch somebody else in the mouth.
So far it's been all Guthrie.
That's right. Trips to the left. Kentrell Bazell is in the backfield. DeQuasey takes the snap. He hands it off to Bazell. Bazell gets up across the 20-yard line.
There's got to be a hot call on that. When they're showing 10 guys coming to the box, you have to hot route it, audible something, get something out quick to that trip side, and just go.
Ball goes to the 21-yard line, brings up second down and 8.
I mean, 9 guys were in the box.
Yes, they were. So here we go again, second down and 8. See what we call up for this one. Kentrell Bazell in the backfield. Xavier Thomas split out wide to the right. Demarion Brown to the left. Thomas is in motion. Fake to the pitch there. Kentrell Bazell tries to go over the right side and then hits the middle and gets up to the 25-yard line. 4 yards picked up on the play.
He hasn't looked as explosive as he usually does.
Well, it brings up third down and 4 for the Carl Albert Titans at the 25.
Usually he hits that hole and he's just gone. Kind of been, I don't know what's going on with Kentrell, but he just doesn't look nearly as explosive as he normally does.
Two men to the left. Bazell backing up DeQuasey in the backfield. DeQuasey's going to take the snap. He's going to throw it out here to Xavier Thomas, and he's going to pick up the first down. And it looked like a face mask and a hit on the side there. But it is a first down for the Carl Albert Titans, and that's the important part. The ball is going to be moved up to the 36-yard line, so 11 yard picked up on the play. First and 10, Carl Albert Titans. 10 minutes and 13 seconds left.
I mean, you said as we approach the 10-minute mark, you can still run tempo. I mean, got to get something going on this offensive drive. If it takes a little bit of tempo, do it. As you got, I believe that's Andon Foster on the outside.
Andon Foster, Trey Washington, Xavier Thomas split to the right and trips. DeQuasey takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself, and he gets hit right at the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So that's no gain on the play. The ball is still, it's going to be actually placed back at the 35-yard line, so it's a loss of 1, brings up second and 11.
Kind of the wrong read there by DeQuasey.
I kind of feel like that maybe we're wanting to let the clock run a little bit, even though we're down.
But if the offense isn't moving, it's not moving.
I know. But two men to the right. Kentrell Bazell in the backfield. DeQuasey takes the snap. He's going to throw it out to the right side. He's got Xavier Thomas again, and he's going to get hit right there at about the 39 or the 44-yard line. So that's 9 yards picked up on the play.
3rd and 2.
Brings up third down and 2.
This is the biggest play of the ball game so far.
9 minutes and 17 seconds left. Demarion Brown exits the game. Kentrell Bazell is going to be in the Trojan horse. DeQuasey split out to the left. So what are we going to do with this?
Got to go outside.
They've got 9 guys, 10 guys in the box. They come out to the outside. Bazell takes the ball. He's going to cut back up the middle. He's got the first down.
Somehow, some way.
Yes, he does. That ball is going to be placed on the 46-yard line, and that's a 1st and 10 for the Carl Albert Titans.
I mean, there were 3 Jays in the backfield before Kentrell even got the snap.
Got a slow player getting up on the field.
That's number 28, Isaiah Reed. Comes up. He's going to try it off the field.
We're going to wait and see here because he hasn't given us the absolute okay. They're going to call a timeout, and they're going to measure this ball. I believe it's good.
Yeah, I can see it from here.
I think I can see it from here.
The whole nose is ahead of it.
I think I can see it from there. Where's the yellow line on our screen? What's wrong with you, man? We're supposed to be able to see the yellow line. If we knew where the yellow line was, we'd know. I'll tell you what, Jason, you need to get you a highlighter and highlight on the screen every time of 10 yards. And then we wouldn't have any problem with this. First down, Carl Albert Titans. We called it from up here 5 minutes ago. 8 minutes and 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Carl Albert Titans are actually on a drive at this point. So here we are, 1st and 10. The ball's at the 46, still in Titan territory.
Just under the 9-minute mark here.
Coming into the game now in the backfield is Xavier Robinson. We've got Trey Washington, Damarian Brown on this side. Xavier Thomas and Tayshawn James, I believe, on the other side.
That's actually number 12, Quincy Hopkins.
Going to be a throwback, throw it over his head, threw it way over his head. That was setting up over there for just kind of a screen, but he threw it way over his head. The ball will still be at the 46-yard line, 2nd and 10. That stops the clock, 8 minutes and 31 seconds left. That was Quincy Hopkins, you're absolutely right. It's number 12, not number 13. So now we have I did it again, Quincy Hopkins and Xavier Thomas on this side, Damarian Brown, Trey Washington on the other side. Robinson's in the backfield. Going to drop back. It's going to be a pass out there to Damarian Brown. He's going to get across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
6. A long 6.
The long 6 is going to bring up 3rd down and 4. 3rd down and a long 4. No, it's 3rd down and 4.
I mean, every play on this drive is just ever so crucial for the Titans.
8 minutes left to go in the game. DeQuasey gets the call in. There's 13 seconds left on the play clock.
Andon Foster, Trey Washington, Xavier Thomas trips near side.
Kentrell Bazell's in the backfield.
Mason Lance, a tight end on the far side. Timeout Guthrie.
Timeout Guthrie. They saw something they didn't like, and they weren't ready for it. We had more people than they did on this side. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At F&B Community Bank, our team's #1 goal is serving our customers.
From our low auto rate starting at 2.99% APR.
To our free small business checking account, you can score big at FNB.
You can even earn cash back when using your FNB debit card. So there's no need to play hardball.
Because at FNB, you're the real MVP. Let our team serve you.
I'm starting. Moving in. All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need to flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
We're back with you here at The Rock in Guthrie, Oklahoma, where the Carl Albert Titans are in Guthrie territory. 49-yard line, 7 minutes and 45 seconds left. 3rd and 5. DeQuasey takes the ball. He's going to keep it. He's going to cut back up the middle, and he squeezes forward to the 45-yard line, and that's going to be awfully close.
They're going to bring up 4th down.
Bring up 4th down in just a little bit, and you know we have to go for it here. 7 minutes and 30 seconds and counting.
That was just a nice little GT counter midline read option.
We're going to go with the Trojan horse. We've seen this before. A little bit different lineup here.
10 on 10.
10 on 10. Bazell takes the ball. He powers forward. He's got the first down. First down, Carl Albert Titans. And that's what we needed. Goes from the 45 down to the 43-yard line. First and 10, Carl Albert. This is when you have to just suck it up and make it go. You got 6 minutes and 50 seconds left and counting, and those guys up front have got to suck it up and make it go, and they got to get a push out there somehow.
Aaron Foster, Trey Washington, and Xavier Thomas near side.
Trips to the left.
Mason Lance tight end on the right.
Bazell is in the backfield. DeQuasy's going to keep it. If he can slip one guy, he had a little bit of an opening there. And got tripped up over his own players that were down in the backfield. Going to go from the 43 down to the 42-yard line. That's going to bring up second down and 9. 20 seconds left on the play clock. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game. One man to the right, one man to the left. Bazell in the backfield. DeQuasy's going to take the snap. He's going to throw it out there. He picks Xavier Thomas again. And Xavier Thomas gets the ball down to about the 32-yard line, maybe the 33. And that's enough for a Titan first down. First and 10 for the Titans, 5 minutes and 54 seconds left. The clock is stopped as they move the chains. Titans have a wholesale distribution of players that come on. Bazell is in the backfield. Trey Washington split to the right.
This might be a pass play here.
Xavier Thomas and Andon Foster split wide to the left. Bazell's going to take the ball. He cuts back up the inside and just jumps right in the arms of two Guthrie players. 1 yard picked up on the play, goes from the 33 to the 32-yard line. Brings up second and 9.
Single coverage up top on Trey Washington. That safety's just crashing on the runs. They want it if it's there. As Trey Washington actually comes off the field, they're going to put Xavier Thomas up top to Marion Brown near side. And then you got Isaiah Reed at tight end on the left.
Yep.
Mason Lance on the right.
Going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw it out there to Xavier's. A stop back to Kentrell Bazell. Bazell's at the 10, 5, touchdown! Carl Albert Titans! Woo! You got to believe in that.
That play call.
And that has been set up about 4 different times with that same pass play.
Yep.
And they went out there, doubled up on him, and Kentrell Bazell pushed back to Kentrell. Bazell takes it in.
What a fantastic play design and a great time to call that.
The Carl Albert Titans lead 13-12, and they're going to go for 2.
Yeah, you gain nothing by getting the 1
exactly.
here. Guthrie's having trouble counting how many guys they got. Got to hurry up and snap it. They might.
Kentrell Bazell is in the Trojan horse. 2 men motion over to the left side. Bazell's going to take the snap. He's going to go left. He's going to pitch it back to the right. Got a man wide open. 2 points!
Mason Lance.
2 points! And that brings the score. Carl Albert Titans 15 and the Blue Jays 12 with 5 minutes and 12 seconds left in this ball game.
Doesn't matter how you got to do it, just get it done. Pulling out the bag of tricks.
That's right. Beautiful play call there on that point after try. Great job there. Good execution all the way around. It all worked to perfection. Carl Albert leads 15-12.
That reminded me of that Rose Bowl game. That 2-point that the Sooners had back in 2017. Baker left it open in the end zone. Great play design there. Student section getting into it. Calling for Guthrie. So it's dead quiet here at the Rock.
So that pass play was a 32-yard touchdown pass, and that was DeQuasy to Thomas, who then pitched it back to Bazell, and he takes it in from about 20 yards out
The old hook and lateral.
Just a
little jump pass.
just yeah. And then we go with the Trojan horse to the left, which everybody was going to follow that because that only made sense. DeQuasi comes from on the 2-point try. DeQuasi comes from left to right, throws it into the end zone. 2 points, 15-12. Now the defense got to grow up right here and stand up for 5 minutes.
Got to do it.
They've not done a bad job in this half, so it's time to make something happen. Spiewak is in to do the kicking. Back deep is number 2, DeAndre Jones, and we know what he can do when he gets cut free. So this is a good job for the special teams to come up and make this work. A little squib over to the left, and that ball is going to go out of bounds, and the ball is going to be brought to the 35-yard line, and that's where Guthrie will take over possession, is in their own end at the 35-yard line with 5 minutes and 12 seconds left.
Not really what you want there, but
no.
It's all right. You got 65 yards to play with.
You know, I like to think of it this way. We've got 10 yards to play with. I want to stop them right here. If you stop them right here and get the ball back, you know they're going to go for it on 4th.
Yeah.
But you stop them right here and get the ball back because they've been told on the sidelines, this is your win or die right here.
Yep. Both teams with 2 timeouts left as there's 5:12 left in the ball game.
Calvert in, 2 men to the left, 2 men to the right. Calvert drops back to pass.
Oh, it's there.
He's going to move over here to the right. He's going to throw deep down the field, and it's intercepted! Intercepted! That's E.J. Taylor. Intercepts, and he's running down. He gets hit hard at the 48-yard line, and there is a flag on the field, but the interception will stand.
They might get a Guthrie player for launching.
I think the flag was before he actually got hit. Demarion Brown is down on the field. The referees are looking right now and checking out what's going to happen, but that is definitely intercepted. Carl Albert will have the ball with 4 minutes and 57 seconds left.
Great job by, Demarion Brown let him by because he had E.J. Taylor behind him.
Right.
And that kind of allowed Guthrie to think they had something there. E.J. comes in like a ball hawk, able to high point the ball as Demarion Brown takes care of the wide receiver. Just a great play by those two on the back end.
The penalty is on Carl Albert. We kind of thought that would probably be that way. But the penalty is on Carl Albert, and the ball is moved back to the 38-yard line.
And just like we said in the pregame show, defensive backfield will be tested. They have been so far. E.J. Taylor has come up with both interceptions for the Titans.
Exactly. I mean, I'm telling you, buddy, I do my film work. I know what's coming. 4:57 left in the game. Carl Albert leads 15-12 and has the ball at the 38-yard line. It's been a good game so far. It's been a tough game. There's been some good, tough hits, both sides of the ball. E.J. Taylor, if you remember, was the one that came off with the stinger in the last quarter, and now he's back out there, and he comes back, does a great job at following the ball back, picking it off and taking it back for about 25 yards, and then 10 yards of that's taken back. Kentrell Bazell is in the backfield, 2 men to the left, 1 man to the right, and really you cannot take your foot off the gas here. 4:57. DeQuasi takes the snap. He's going to come left around here. He's got 1 blocker. He cuts back up the middle. There's another flag. It looks like a holding. Somebody's head came off and rolled down the field. No, that's DeQuasi's helmet.
We got 2 flags on the play. The one that came from the back judge should not have been thrown because I think they're going to try to get, I believe that was number 82, Mason Lance, for holding, but he was the one that was actually held. And I don't know what this far side penalty is from the line judge over here.
Sometimes, I just don't need to say it. I'll just let that go. I just let that go. There's 2 places. Okay, I'm going to say it. There's 2 places. There's 2 places in this state you don't really want to play in relationship to officiating. One of them's here, and another one is down in Oklahoma City on the north side, and they wear green. The ball is moved back to the 29-yard line. It will still be 1st and 20 from the 29. Kentrell Bazell in the backfield, 1 man split to the right, 2 men to the left. DeQuasey takes the ball. He's going to no, this is Braden Armstrong, and he's going to get hit in the backfield and driven down. And there's a lot of fan irritation here, but
on both sides.
Yes, but the ball is going to be moved back to the 27-yard line. Kentrell Bazell is talking with the official, and that's really kind of one of those things you want to let go. You just walk back there. So the ball
it's frustrating. You've been getting beat up all night and just not getting anything.
The ball is at the 28-yard line. Kentrell Bazell is talking to the referee now. 3 men split to the left. All of Guthrie is within 5 yards. They're going to hand it off to Bazell. He cuts across the middle, and he just gets pounded back there in the back at the 25-yard line. So another 3-yard loss to the 25.
Titans are trying to take the air out of the ball, but they're just going backwards.
And that's going to bring up 3rd down and very long, which doesn't leave you a lot of options.
I think here you try to set up a nice short screen. Obviously, everyone's going to be close to the line of scrimmage. Try to get a flare out there.
They're packing the box. I mean, you're seeing packing the box.
Yeah, there's 10 guys in the box.
3 minutes and 25 seconds and counting. 1 man to the right. That's Andon Foster to the right. Xavier Thomas to the left. DeQuasey's going to get the snap from center. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw long down here to Xavier Thomas.
Oh!
And there is really one of the only things that you could get right there.
The old heave and hold.
Yeah. So that was Xavier Thomas, and I don't know what's happening here, but this guy comes running in, starts talking to this guy, and I'm not sure that.
Yeah, we're having a conference. We don't need to be having a conference. It's a blatant call.
No, it's a blatant call. It's interference.
Illegal man downfield for Carl Albert, and
interference, so it's going to delete itself. This guy down here is trying to he's the one that's getting paid off because this guy did the right thing. Now that's
Coach Dunn's got to be careful here. He might pick up another 15.
Yeah. And the other coaches are recognizing that, and they're pulling him down. So here we are back again, 3rd down and 23 is what they're calling it, because that was basically a no play.
Try it again.
2 men to the right, 2 men to the left. We've got Xavier Robinson in the backfield now. DeQuasey drops back. He's got rushers. He gets hit in the backfield and brought down at the 21-yard line. They brought the house. They just said you're not going to have time enough to throw. And so now Trey Washington will need to have a good punt here, going from right to left or north to south.
They're going to bring the house on this one.
3 minutes and 1 second. And Blue Jays take a timeout with 3 minutes and 1 second left, so we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be right back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Here's our target. We're shooting azimuth at
Rolling. Great drill weekend, everyone. See y'all again next month.
In the Oklahoma Army National Guard, you don't have to choose between civilian and military lifestyle.
Coast Technology Group is your full IT managed service provider, utilizing simple, reliable technology for your home and business. Remote monitoring and management, network infrastructure, and cybersecurity, all with 24/7, 365-day live support. When you partner with CTG, you get the 150 years combined experience of.
We're back with you here. Trey Washington will be back doing the punting duties. They've got 2 men back now. This is number 3 and number 6.
Tyron Eaton, number 3, and Jackson Walters, number 6.
And what that usually means is they've got number 2 out there. He's going to sprint in from that left side is what it looks like. So we've got to cover for Trey Washington. He's got plenty of time, and he gets a good boot. It's going to drive him back to the 32-yard line. He's got free room around that left side. There's a block in the back. Nobody called it. Yep. There is a flag down. Xavier Robinson pushes him out of bounds.
feel like all 5,000 people here on the Carl Albert side saw that and pointed it out.
Yep.
Very kind of them to do that. You know, officials can't see everything.
Guthrie takes over possession, and there is going to be a definite block in the back, and it was about the 46-yard line, so it should put it back to about the 36-yard line. Yeah, it's not from where the ball goes out of bounds. It's from the flag.
Yeah, it's a spot foul.
Yeah, they were backed up over here. I was saying, no. It's got to be from the flag.
Yeah, it was number 24, Chauncey Lester, in pursuit, and he gets blocked in the back. Takes him off of his line. So he had a clear path to the ball carrier there.
2 minutes and 48 seconds left, and Guthrie takes over on their own 36-yard line.
Kirk, you got any blood pressure medication? We haven't had a game like this in a while.
This baby is a game. 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
E.J. Taylor, Demarion Brown are your two safeties playing cover 2 here.
2 men split to the right, 1 man to the left. He's going to hand off to Hammond. He's right up the middle. He's going to get up to the 41-yard line. That's a 5-yard pickup. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 5.
Tashawn James on the tackle there. He has to make a better job of recognizing that run and being able to meet him in the hole. But great job there by Tashawn James to make that hit.
2.5 minutes left. Calvert takes the ball. He drops back to pass, throws it over there to the edge, and it looks like
out of bounds.
It looks like he was out of bounds. They're not going to give him that, and so that ball is going to be back to 3rd down at the 41-yard line.
Chauncey Lester in coverage.
3rd down and 5. 2 minutes and 24 seconds left. They're getting the play in from the sidelines. All of Guthrie is looking that way. Carl Albert's got to stand up right here for the next 2 downs. 1 man split to the left, 2 men split to the right.
1 high safety is Tashawn James. He's going to be creeping.
Calvert's going to screw out to the right. He's going to throw over here as a man down. He gets caught right there to the, is that 2 or 3?
That is number 3, Tyron Eaton.
Tyron Eaton. And he's going to get into Titan territory over here at the 38-yard line.
Soft coverage, and then number 22, Cody Longstreet, fell on the turf.
That
grass gets slick around this time of night.
Well, because the dew's coming up. There's moisture in the ground. 38-yard line, 2 minutes and 18 seconds. 2 men split to the left, 1 man to the right. Calvert gets the snap. He hands off to Hammond. It's a reverse, and it's the flea flicker back. Throws it back out here to number 33, catches the ball, and gets knocked out of bounds down at the 18-yard line.
E.J. Taylor on the hit. That was number 33, the H-back, Carson Wilder.
So they pulled their trick play.
Yep.
So they're on the 18-yard line, 1st and 10, 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the ball game.
That's all right. Everything's in front of you.
Titans leading 15-12.
That's what we do.
Trips to the left. Calvert takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself on the right side. And there's a flag. There's a holding play, and that will bring the ball back. That's going to take it back to the 29-yard line. From the 19 to the 29, and that'll bring up 1st down and 20.
Huge call there.
2 minutes and 3 seconds on the clock.
Finally starting to see these calls balance out a little bit.
So that's going to take the ball back to the 28-yard line.
No, I understand why, but I'm also still surprised we aren't trying to jam these receivers on the line.
A little bit, yeah.
Try to give that pass rush just an opportunity to get there.
Trips to the left. Calvert's going to drop back to pass. He's got a rush. They catch him in the backfield. Down he goes. And that means that the Blue Jays will have to take their last time out. 1 minute and 50 seconds left. The ball is moved back to the 33-yard line.
Number 54, Brock Johnson on the sack. Coming off that left edge, his blind side, and hammers him home.
2nd down and 25. 1 minute and 35 and counting. 2 men to the left, 2 men to the right. Calvert takes the ball. He's going to drop back to pass. It's a screen. Knocked down by number 28. That's Isaiah Reed with a great job at just knocking that ball to the ground. The ball is at the 34-yard line still. It should be 3rd down.
No, it should be 4th. I thought that was 3rd.
With the penalty, it kept it to 1st down. So it should be 3rd down and 25.
So we're going to have trips to the high side.
1 minute and 26 seconds left here in the football game.
Demarion Brown, Xavier Thomas, and Carl Albert's going to take a timeout. Smart call there.
Carl Albert takes the timeout. So we're going to take the timeout with him. We'll be right back with you here on the Carl Albert Titan Football Network.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
Hudiburn, the dealership Oklahomans can count on.
Why can you count on them?
Because they give their customers more. Oklahoma is growing, and Hudiburn is growing too, with 5 different brands and thousands of new and used vehicles.
Hudiburn, 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 Hudiburn. Wow! It's been 60 years and Hudiburn is still here.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
Hudiburn.com.
You can count on Hudiburn. We'll give you more.
We're back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where the Carl Albert Titans lead 15-12, 1 minute and 26 seconds, and the Guthrie Bluejays have the ball at the Titan 34-yard line. 3rd down and 25. Trips to the left. Hammond is still in the backfield with Calvert, who's gone all the way at quarterback. Calvert gets the ball. He's going to drop back. He's moved out here to the right side. He's got pressure. They had him down. Up. It was caught. It was caught there.
Wow.
That ball was caught at about the 8-yard line.
That was
just
Tyron
a great
Eaton.
play there.
Number 3, Tyron Eaton once again. What a play.
1 minute and 18 seconds.
Charles Fleming had the quarterback pressure.
The ball is at the 10-yard line, so it's 1st and goal from the 10.
No, it's actually 4th down. They still did not get the line to
that's
gain.
right. That's right.
4th and 2. This is ball game right here.
2 men to the left, 2 men to the right. Carl Albert's got to come up strong right here. They're looking for the offsides right there. He just kept clapping.
Yep.
He just kept clapping.
They're going to take a timeout. Last timeout for the Blue Jays.
Oh man. So do you take your field goal and tie it up and go to overtime, or do you go for it on 4th and 2? Come on, Braden. You be the call.
If you're at home,
you make the call.
If you're at home, you play to take the tie and take it into overtime. You have the home field advantage.
I agree. I think that's the right thing to do. Now, whether they'll do that or not, I don't know. This is their swan song right here.
That is a little bit of an awkward angle. I didn't get to watch their kicker and warm-ups. But that's an awkward angle. It's kind of weird having the wall back there.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it
is.
It's I don't know. I think you just kind of put your chips on the table, say we're all in, and try to go get 6 more feet.
Oh, what a game. This is what Friday night's all about, man.
Man, tell you what.
Oh, man. Well, I guess you roll the dice and see what happens. The ball is on the 10-yard line. It is 4th and 2.
I do think if you're Carl Albert, you got to play closer to the line on the outside. It's all too easy for them to just go ahead and swing one out and just pick up a quick 2 on a quick pass.
It's also easy to expect them to run hard and then him just stand up and pitch it.
Yep.
2 men to the left, 2 men to the right. Hammond's in the backfield. 4th and 2, 1:18 left. Calvert takes the ball. It's going around the right side. He's got the first down, and he's got more. He gets hit hard. He does not have the touchdown.
Out at the 1.
He does have the first down, and he is right there at the goal line.
Carl Albert, you kind of want him to. Do you let him score here so you got time?
Man.
That's more than likely. I mean, this is why I'm not on the booth.
Yeah, there you go. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Double back set. One man split to the right. Going to hand off to Hammonds. Hammonds busts over. He's got the touchdown. 1 minute and 7 seconds left. The timekeeper let the clock go down to 1:06, which, you know, you're at home.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the home field advantage.
Touchdown for the Blue Jays. The score is now 18-15. And this is an important point after try. He has not made one yet.
He had one blocked and then one doinked.
They're going to come at the line. They're going to run the ball. He gets the ball. He's going to push across that right side. Nope.
Nope, illegal procedure.
Got a legal procedure, and that's going to make it where you have to try to kick it now, I think. Unless you're going to put your whole new offense in.
I mean, the way that Tayshawn James has been able to come off the edge, I don't think you try the field goal, period. You go out there and try to run something awkward.
And go back and try for the point after try, and this point after try does make a difference in keeping it a 3-point game.
He's got,
and it's good.
Chauncey Lester almost there.
That score, 18 plus 1 is 19 every time. The score is now 19-15 for the Blue Jays. 1 minute and 6 seconds left in this football game. We'll be back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Zach Knudsen. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
I'm starting. Moving in. All right, everybody get in real quick.
You just hold it like this, and you don't need to flash.
Learning with VR. Finals, baby! You know I got this!
I got an A. Nailed it.
We did it! Rose State College. Going somewhere starts here.
We're back with you here for the final kickoff of this game, I think. With 1 minute and 6 seconds left, the Blue Jays have taken the lead 19-15. Carl Albert has one timeout. The Blue Jays have none. And so Carl Albert is taking the field. Back deep will be number 17, Xavier Thomas, Demarion Brown, and E.J. Taylor. And I would not expect this to be a deep kick at all. If anything, it's going to come up around the 30 if he does what he's been doing. It'll come in about the 25 to the 30-yard line. And I wouldn't put it past them to just squib this thing down the field. So here we are. Here's the kickoff. He's going to go just a deep onside. He's going to go there to Demarion Brown. He gets the ball. He gets across the 30, and that's it. Down to the 32. 1 minute and 2 seconds, and the offense comes onto the field.
68-yard scoring drive. Let's go.
1 minute and 2 seconds. The ball is at the 31-yard line. 69 yards to pay dirt. Let's see what we can do.
Xavier Robinson in as the running back.
Robinson in as the running back. Let's see how we go here. Trips to the left, one to the right.
One high safety for Guthrie. That's bold.
Demarion Brown, Trey Washington, Xavier Thomas. He's going to drop back over here to the right. He's going to throw it out here. Caught by Xavier Thomas, and he gets knocked out of bounds. Clock stops. 1st and 10, Carl Albert Titans at the 40-yard line, 41-yard line.
Big gainer there on first down. Just a nice rollout. Working with your line.
Yes.
Working with your line. Finally doing so. Able to get DeQuazy out on the move and find Xavier Thomas his go-to.
Trips to the right. Robinson in the backfield. Trey Washington to the left.
And you go same play other way.
DeQuazy takes the ball. He's going to roll out to the right. He's going to look out there again. He's going to throw down deep. He's got Xavier Thomas down there. And there's the flag. That's what we needed. 47 seconds left. That time he was all over Demarion Brown.
Well, out of all the no calls, I think that was the one that was actually the best defended.
Yes.
Unfortunate timing for that for Blue Jays.
47 seconds left. That's going to move the ball from the 41.
You know, if he didn't elect to go deep there, he did have Quincy Hopkins on the out route. He could have had a good gainer there before he had to step out of bounds.
Going to place the ball at the 26-yard line.
47 seconds left. 1 timeout remaining for Carl Albert.
1st and 10 at the 26. Kentrell Bozel's in the backfield. 2 men to the right, 2 men to the left. DeQuasie takes the snap. He's going to throw it out there to
Quincy Hopkins.
And he's going to get knocked out of bounds. There's a flag down. It could be a face mask.
Could be on Carl Albert, though.
It could be. There was another player out there. Number 56 was in the area out there. That was Troy Lambert. $40 seconds left. Face mask.
Face mask on the Titans.
They call that a face mask on the Carl Albert Titans.
I don't think I've ever seen an offensive face mask.
Well, I have.
Well, a quarterback stiff arm, but like
it was incidental because they only moved it back 5 yards, and so the ball is now placed at the 22-yard line.
40 seconds left. 1 timeout for Carl Albert. 18-15.
Trips to the left, 1 man to the right.
19-15 Blue Jays.
DeQuasie's going to pull out here to the right. He's going to throw back over to Trey Washington.
Oh, he jumped too early.
He just got up in the air too early. The ball was there and in the right spot. 38 seconds left, 2nd down. 2nd down and 7.
Plenty of time.
2nd down and 6.
Plenty of time.
38 seconds left. Trey Washington's to the right. Xavier Thomas. Demarion Brown.
They're getting that one-on-one matchup.
DeQuasie's going to roll out here to the left. He's going to look down the field.
Go.
He's got some room. He's to the 10. He's down to the 3. And the ball is down there. That'll stop the clock with 28 seconds left at the 3-yard line. Carl Albert Titans knocking at the door.
Still have that 1 timeout to play with.
26 seconds back. The clock is running, and we're letting it run. I'm not sure about that. 21, 19, 18.
You got time for 2 plays.
17.
2 plays.
DeQuasie's in, trips to the right. The ball is moved. DeQuasie pushes.
There's a hold.
It's a hold, and he's into the end zone. 9 seconds left. That's why you don't let that clock run. Looks like a holding, which is going to move the ball back then from the 3 to about the 13. And your 1st down and goal. No, that is the right call. We were not set over there on the right side. They call illegal procedure.
But there was also a chop block on, or an illegal cut on Guthrie. He motioned over to Guthrie. Of course, the officials' backs are to us. It's kind of hard to see what they're calling.
Right.
But
well, if that's the case, the ball is placed right where it was then, and we do it again.
Yeah.
The only problem is we just lost 10 seconds. The ball is at the 4-yard line, and it's not a matter of what down it is. It's a matter of how much time we have. There's 9 seconds, and Carl Albert is going to take their last timeout. So you've really got the opportunity to either go out of bounds or score.
Or incompletion. I mean, that's the only way you're getting 2 plays.
A quick incompletion. 19-15. Carl Albert's knocking on the door at the 4-yard line. And
was the clock going to start before the snap on that play?
I don't believe so. I think they're just talking about what they're going to do. I think they're just wanting to make sure they were all settled down. They had a play because I think they're planning on winning right here. I think they're going to try to win on this 1 down. They're not going to think about 2. So, oh, wow. What a game. What a night. It's a beautiful night in the state of Oklahoma in an iconic place called The Rock.
Man.
And we're sitting here watching a great ball game.
How about this game for the first game at The Rock for me? I mean,
yeah.
It was incredible.
This is awesome.
I mean, Guthrie just shows out for these games. This is a really cool atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome atmosphere.
Yeah, place is packed, both sides. Both stands are full. Okay, the referees are calling them back on. We've got 9 seconds left in this matchup. And now we're going to have to see what we've got called up here. We've got a two-back set. Robinson and Kentrell Bazell in the backfield.
Aiden White to the tall side of your screen.
DeQuasie has been at quarterback all night long, but one play. We've got Bazell and Robinson moved to the right. DeQuasie is free, and he's running. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown, Carl Albert. No flags. No flags. 4 seconds remain on the clock.
Get off the field, guys. Get
off the field. Come on. Come on. Play like you've been there, boys. 4 seconds left, 21-19 right now for the Carl Albert Titans with 4 seconds left.
Just going for the one. All right.
I'm telling you right now, if you're on Facebook Live and you didn't stay with us through the blackout at halftime and everything else that's going on, you've missed one heck of a football game.
Aiden Wood on to kick this extra point.
Aiden Wood in to kick.
Xavier Thomas to hold.
Left-footed kicker. Ball is down. Kick is up, and it is good. Carl Albert Titans lead 22-19.
All right. Kick it deep.
You got a job to do.
We got time.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, there's gonna be a long speech after this game.
All right. 4 seconds left. We're going to stay with you because we know what's going to happen. You know, at this point with 4 seconds left, if they touch the ball and begin the run, touch the ball and begin to run, then the clock has to start. Now remember, we're at Guthrie.
Got to keep it in bounds. I mean, that's the number one priority.
You've got to keep it in bounds. That's right. You don't want to let them run a play. You want to squib this thing down the middle of the field, make somebody pick it up and run. That's what you want.
I don't even think you squib it. I think you just kick it as far as you can down there.
I don't even want a touchback.
No.
Touchback gives them an opportunity to run a play.
I don't think we've seen a touchback all season. So
You're right.
I don't think
you're right. We haven't. You're right.
Put it inside the 10, make them have to go 90 yards.
Here we go.
Forcing a return.
I think it's the last play of the game.
Oh, boy.
All right, the Carl Albert Titans special teams. Coach Farley's talking them up on the sidelines, and they're getting ready to come out. Coach Vineyard is down there. Coach Farley is down there. They're talking it up. Spiewak has the ball in his hand. He's going to come out and place the ball down at the 40-yard line. He's going to put the boot into it. I don't know if you feel the electricity in this place, but this place is exciting right now.
Back deep for the Blue Jays, number 3, Tyron Eaton, and number 2, DeAndre Jones.
Well, you know DeAndre Jones is back there. He's the best runner in open field they've got.
Tyron Eaton has wonderful hands, as we saw in that last scoring drive for the Blue Jays.
All right, Spiewak is out there. 4 seconds left. Spiewak is going to take this. He's going to pooch it right down the middle. A man touches it. He's at the 30.
1.
He pitches it back to number 2. They pitch it back again. There is no time on the clock. Whatever happens is it. They keep pitching it. The ball is down.
It's still in play. It's
still in play. He pitches it again. Keep up with it if you can. He's back in the end zone. They pitch it back in the end zone one more time. He's got a little bit of a free running room on this side. He gets knocked out of bounds. The game is over. Carl Albert Titans come to Guthrie, come to the Rock, beat the 4-0 Guthrie Blue Jays on their own field, and that is the end of the game. Wow. We have witnessed an incredible game this evening for the Carl Albert Titans, who have grown up on this field tonight in a way that we were really thinking was going to happen but have been waiting to see. It's that bend, don't break attitude. The defense did what they had to do. The offense came up strong. When they needed it, they had it. And that is what puts a team together. Carl Albert Titans come into the Rock and take down the 4-0 Guthrie Blue Jays in a tough-fought battle all night long. What an incredible game. We're going to be back with you here in just a moment on the Carl Albert Titan Home of Champions football network for the Oklahoma Sports Network.
We come from different backgrounds, with diverse interests and unique learning styles. Finding classes that fit your individual needs isn't a challenge at Cameron University. A small campus and dedicated faculty ensures there's always someone close by to guide you on your journey. Your success is our success. Your education is our mission. At Cameron University, you're not a number, you're part of the family.
At F&B Community Bank, our team's #1 goal is serving our customers.
From our low auto rates starting at 2.99% APR.
To our free small business checking account, you can score big at FNB.
You can even earn cash back when using your FNB debit card. So there's no need to play hardball.
Because at FNB, you're the real MVP. Let our team serve you.
Hi, my name is Zach Knudsen. I'm an orthopedic surgeon in Oklahoma City. I'm a specialist in hip and knee preservation, in particular cartilage restoration, hip arthroscopy, minimally invasive procedures to try to salvage hips and knees and try to prevent them from going on to arthroplasty or joint replacement. Orthopedics is unique in that it is the ability to have somebody who's injured, their life has changed, and we fix them and they can go back to doing the things that they love.
We're back with you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where tonight the Carl Albert Titans have come in here and stunned the Guthrie Bluejays 22-19 in the last minute of the game. And right now we have Coach Mike Dunn on the.
Couple calls didn't go your way. Sure. First half was a little lackadaisical. Just take me through that final drive. What was going on?
Well, I mean, obviously, that first ball he threw over here on the sideline that Xavier Thomas caught, got out of bounds. That set us up right there. So, great job by that guy. Great job by Xavier going and catching the ball. And then just our execution right there, you know. Can't say enough about these guys, man. They're fighters. So, good things happen when you fight.
What does this game tell you after the 2-2 start and everything? What does this game specifically tell you about this team?
Fighters, man. Like I said a while ago, there's a lot of people already talking like we didn't fight or we couldn't fight or this team didn't have that, but I think they proved it tonight that they're going to go fight no matter what. So it's going to be the rest of this year. This group's going to roll, so we're looking forward to it.
Awesome. Appreciate it, Coach.
Yeah,
Let's celebrate.
Thank you. See you, Coach.
Reed,
how you doing?
Heck of a game all night.
Thank you.
Been playing like crazy, but take me through that final drive. What did the coaches tell you and that offense to go get those points on that board to win this ball game?
Calm down, make good decisions, and just do your assignments. And we'll march you down the field, which we did. It took everyone, but we did it. Yes, sir.
A couple of trick plays earlier in the half. You know, just trying to get that bag of tricks open. Was that able to kind of free up the offense?
I think it did because we got them stretched a little bit more, and it helped us kind of move the ball up the field, and we kind of got them stretched out. So, yes, I believe so.
Offensive line kind of had their struggles with the run block and even the pass block a little bit in this ball game. Working towards, you know, those bootlegs a little bit later, was that something that was game planned, or was that just an end game adjustment? We got to go do it.
Just an end game adjustment. Got to get the ball out. Got to move the ball. So, yes, sir.
And take me through that final play.
I saw the incoming, and I saw Buddy raise his hand, so I just took a step back and threw it up. And as soon as he caught it, I don't know how to explain it.
Well, Reed, congrats again on the win.
Thank you.
And go celebrate with your team. Kirk, back to you.
All right, thank you, Braden. And there's an excited sideline down there. We can see all of that excitement down there on the field. That was your player of the game, brought to you by Midwest Nutrition, the gathering place for nutritional needs where friends become family. Ladies and gentlemen, it's one of the best games I have ever witnessed in regard to just the excitement, watching the beauty of these young men grow up and come to this game ready to hit somebody in the mouth, and that's exactly what they did. So we talked about it in the keys to the game. The more physical team will win. The practice pads came off tonight, and you saw a team grow up right before your very eyes. The defensive backfield was tested, and they stood up to the test. Calvert, we found out from Guthrie, does have a good arm, and that is a good football team across the field from us this evening. But tonight, the Carl Albert Titans came in to the rock and took the rock away from the Guthrie Bluejays. at halftime, one of the things that we talked about with Andy Collier, and I hate to just go ahead and go there again, but I said, wouldn't it be great if right there at the end we just took it out of their hands and made them cry? And tonight, the Carl Albert Titans made the Guthrie Bluejays cry just a little bit.
Yeah, there's a couple wounded birds over there.
Yeah, you darn right. So what a great game. I was just saying to the people at Facebook and saying to the people on our stream, I don't think I've ever experienced a game where I could actually see players grow up right before your eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think both Coach and Reed both had sentiment like that. This team really stepped up right when they needed to. And, excuse me, I haven't ran like that in a while. But where's that sideline reporter at, man? Yeah. But just a heck of a game. I mean, if we might have to sell this tape to ESPN Classic.
I'm telling you, this was a great game. It had all the ups and downs. But the Carl Albert Titans never quit fighting.
Yeah.
And Coach Dunn alluded to that earlier. So you see the fighting spirit of the Carl Albert Titans, who now, incidentally, go 2-0 in district play.
2-0 in district play, that's all that counts.
That's exactly right.
That's all that matters.
That's what you need. So the Carl Albert Titans go 2-0 in district play. We can continue to get better throughout the year as we continue to practice, work hard, continue to lift, do the things that we need to do. And the light is still at the end of the tunnel in our shoot for 6.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we see Guthrie again.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure we might see Guthrie again. Yeah. Guthrie is a good ball team. There's no doubt about it.
Very good ball team.
And, we talked about it in the pregame, and it came to light again. Calvert has a good arm. Yeah. Our defensive backfield stood up to the test this evening.
I mean, if DeQuasi doesn't go and drive that team down the field, it would have been E.J. Taylor tonight.
That's right.
Tayshawn James, that would have been our player of the game. Because, like you said, I mean, it's inexperienced. It's a young back end. I mean, this whole team's really just a young core. And a lot of sophomores on this team, a lot of juniors.
Yes.
But, man, did they step up when they needed to.
They did.
They had their backs against the wall multiple times. And they bent, but they didn't break.
An iconic football game in an iconic setting. It was a great night to be here with the Carl Albert Titans, who come away with the 22-19 victory over the undefeated Guthrie Bluejays until this evening. So we're glad that we could be here with you. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. If we got a little bit too excited, we're not going to apologize for that. We're just going to keep making that happen. And so this is the home of the Carl Albert Titan Football Network here on Oklahoma Sports Network. We'll be back to see you next week at 6:30 for the next kickoff. Have a good evening, and God bless.
Of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express